Down on the last interaction, and that will do it.
Robbers very well find themselves with a victory, especially after that.
Find a hit, that should be enough to close it out. Del Tormenta, the reverse sweep, where Super Great is going to close it out. He
There it
close
is.
it out, and he does it!
I love when the good news coming in on a day-to-day. Already know what's happening, I don't gotta shake the hay. Big moves, big stepper in the right direction. The trip continues, every double use a psychedelic. Journey over accolades, divvy up the accolades and tell them boys to have a day. Give and take, and I love to give. Give and take, and I love to see the bros hitting milestones. Gon' get your shine on, brighter than an iPhone screen. Anybody tryna take a piece of pie home, try a song, shape a stick or drop them like a pine cone. Conversations about the goals and the gold that I'm sitting on. All I hear is low ballin' digits if I listen to them. No need to counter if it's disrespect. Swam with sharks on how to bite my way out fishing nets. Yeah, I see the light at the end of the juice, got me swinging for the fence. Always look the light through a different lens. Sevens every time I put that lever. I love when the good news coming in on a day-to-day. Already know what's happening, I don't gotta shake the hay. Big moves, big stepper in the right direction. The trip continues, every double use a psychedelic. Journey over accolades, divvy up the accolades and tell them boys to have a day. Give and take, and I love to give. And I love it.
No time, gotta go, left out, I'm in my zone. Yeah, you know I keep you quiet like a sleep mode. You can keep on, but I got it now. I found my crowd now. I might just leave, y'all can catch me when I leave out.
If I leave it, then I go. You just think it, but I know. Make it glow as I go. Cause yeah. If I leave it, then I go. You just think it, but I know. Make it glow as I go. Cause yeah. That's how I roll. Yeah. That's how I go. Yeah. That's how I roll. Yeah.
I just thought about it twice and it don't make sense. How you living it like that? You just gotta poke this. Is it snowing outside? Just tryna be a flake. Damn, yeah, okay, let's go. Said you need a little help, yeah, I think that is evident. If you think that's easy, then it says a lot about you. When you feel a little slumpy, that's a part of reality. You better gotta let it go before you do something.
If I leave it, then I go. You just think it, but I know. Make it glow as I go. Cause yeah. If I leave it, then I go. You just think it, but I know. Make it glow as I go. Cause yeah. That's how I roll. Yeah. That's how I go. Yeah. That's how I roll. Yeah. If I leave it, then I go. Nobody's safe. Nobody's safe.
Nobody's safe. Soon as we step out the cage, we raising all of the stakes. Make no mistake, either you stay in your place or we putting you on a plate. Look at our face, we put the fear in the dirt. We had to struggle for change, pick up the pace. We put in infinite work, that's why we stay getting paid. Y'all running late, we moving on to the next. You still been stuck in a phase, there's no debate. We draw the line in the sand, we say it straight to your face. They underrate, till we put the team on our back. We took the city to state, what it's gonna take. Another S on our chest, another beat in the grave. We innovate, we always with tin it up. They can't predict what we say. Come out the cave. They see the blood on our shirt. They see the teeth in the fangs. They watching tape, still trying to figure us out. They think we came here to play. They sending snakes. They trying to give us a curse. They want us taking a bait. But that's okay. We keep on dodging the bull. We keep on saying Olay, blocking the way, thinking we flipping reverse. But we keep rushing the gate, stopping the rain. We know they sit on the throne. It's looking easy to take. We not afraid. We put the fear in their bones. Ain't no more running away. They trying to trace. They trying to follow our steps. They trying to copy the wave. Boy, that's so lame. That's why they keep getting curved. You gotta stay in your lane. They wanna claim that we not giving them work. Like this is minimum wage. Boys, you crazy. Why you keep feeding the beast?
Down on the last interaction, and that will do it.
Robert very well find themselves with a victory, especially after that.
And a hit, that should be enough to close it out. Del Tormenta, the reverse sweep, where Super Great is going to close it out. He
There it
close
is.
it out, and he does it! Hello, everyone. Welcome to another installment of City of the Wolves over at Breakout Esports. Captain No Fun reporting for duty. And no, I did not clone myself. This is on the other side of the mirror is Nerd in the Bay.
Yo, day one's over here at Guildhouse. Shout out to Guildhouse. Well, what is going on, everybody? We are here, Breakout Series, week number 46. We apologize. We weren't here for 45. We had a little bit of a scheduling casters issue, but we are here for 46. We are ready to go for Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. Krauser is almost out here this week, but you will not see him this week. Maybe next week for 47. But yeah, definitely ready to get some Fatal Fury City of the Wolves action. No Fun, like, what's going on? It's been a minute since me and you have been in the booth together. What is going on with you?
Yeah, yo, it's been a while. Like, the way I say it, for those who don't know, chat, when Nerd in the Bay said that we are day one, I mean, literally, we debuted in the same stream on the same day in the same broadcast.
Exactly.
And, the way I like to comment, I like to describe Nerd and I is we're Hajime no Ippo with Ippo and Miata, where they started like this and they do this,
Yeah.
but then they do this. They're always linked to each other, but they don't cross, and that's Nerd and I. So
Yeah, for sure.
It's very funny. It's very funny because very fun in the sense that we are commentating in City of the Wolves. So check out the leaderboards. We got Client Koff with 8 weekly wins, repping the Gato. Of course, So Sick Nash with the Hotaru, strong character since season 1, and Diaz with another Hotaru. As we can say.
Yeah, you started. Yeah. In the beginning, you started to see a little bit of a trend. Gato being definitely big damage dealer with Saitimpikov with the Gato, but So Sick started off with the Hotaru, but now committing to the Jaehoon. Maybe a different character since we get a character a month, right? And then Diaz, we haven't seen Diaz around as much lately. But everybody else is starting to like pick it up, right? We got Pochi Chef getting some wins. We got Super Granas as well. Scheme. Everybody that's here on the list are starting to pick up wins. So if Diaz, doesn't show up at all, people might start to bypass him with more than 6 title wins. But right now, Scientific is definitely leading the charge with 8.
And especially with a really off pick such as Gato, you'd be expecting a Billy Kane or a Terry Rock, but Gato is one of those ones that have a character you kind of forget is in the cast list. Check it out. Gato, Mai, Tomorrow, Terry, and Mr. Big are our top 5 picks of this month. Quite the spread of both character diversity and playing style. So what did you say?
Exactly. So if you compare this season 1 to season 2, right now the spread is crazy, all over the place, right? Mai getting a lot of picks because Mai is very, very strong now when it comes to this season. Mr. Big being, I like to say, being the new Hotaru of having all the tools when it comes to a character, in Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. But Terry doing that old man damage as well. I would love to see. It's literally just old man basic damage. It's not like extraneous buns or anything. It's just like a standing medium, waist size, roundhouse kick to the gut, right? And stuff like that. And then you have Hokuto Maru, who's still annoying with the the jump tech that Hokuto Maru has with like double jumping, stall jumping, teleport jumping, but it's still in that leaderboard in terms of like just being like character usage, and high level players still using them. So like that's the reason why you're not seeing as many kinds as you are still seeing Hokuto Maru. So yeah, that's what's going on with the season currently, and we have crowds are coming up like again by like this Thursday or Friday. So we'll wait and see how crowds is going to come into play when it comes to the current roster. But we're also trying to understand where Geese falls in line with the current roster as well.
Yeah, it does. I do notice that with City of the Wolves is that when a new character comes in, it takes like, I want to say a good 3 months before they start being integrated into the meta.
Mhm.
Heck, it's even like that with Street Fighter where people wrote off Ed until
Yeah.
Lightning Walker and the others really picked him up, and that's going to be the same here with the City of the Wolves. Like now we are seeing Joe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now we are seeing Joe. He played at the top level. And, we talk about Krauser and Geese, big evil dudes
Mhm.
is on the menu this time. I'm excited for Kenshiro because
Oh, I think everybody
that is the guest character on nobody's bingo card.
Mhm.
And he's from a whole different style of fighting game. Everybody else has kind of been in the same Street Fighter KOF little bubble, but Fist of the North Star is like, it's like a Guilty Gear game without a Guilty Gear.
In a sense, right? Shout outs to Arc System Works, playing, making that arcade Fist of the North Star that is being played in Evo Japan this year. So you're gonna see more of the Fist of the North Star happening over there. But yeah, Kenshiro being in this game, and you're like, how are you gonna deal with Southtown people? There's a lot of fighters all over the place, but I guess they're able to withstand the damage that Kenshiro is going to be able to, because they're not going to be exploding. You're not going to see Hokuto Maru explode because got one of the
Hokuto Maru versus Hokuto Shinken.
Yeah, Hokuto Shinken, right? But yeah, no, it's going to be very interesting to see how Kenshiro falls in line with the rest of the cast. And I'm wanting to see how that toolkit is going to look like as well. But what I'm wondering is, now we're about to approach May, right? Okay, we had the hint of the Mr. Karate / Robert teaser, but like we don't have anything to kind of like solidify that, right? When it comes to the main character. But we'll talk about that as we get back into our next topic of discussion. But we have Venom, Ashura, and Rock Howard here for our first match here for Breakout week number 46.
I do really feel that Rock Howard's one of the more interesting, well-balanced characters because of his so diverse when you compare him to other Shotos. Especially where you're a Rock Howard that runs in with a run mix-up, or you're a Rock Howard that jumps backs and overdrives fireballs.
Exactly. So we got Venom and Shura versus Jack 22 here. Starting it off here. Well, yeah, Gato once again, big damage once you're able to get in. If Jack is going to play the zoning game, which he's not doing right now, he's really getting inside, trying to go for like the vortex mix with the sniper shots. Yeah, but when you get that wild punish, oh man, okay, your health bar fell.
Morgan, we just saw half the life gone off of one wild punish. What the heck, Gato? Is this old man damage that you're talking about?
Yeah, this is old man damage that I'm talking about. And like, he scratches his eyes out. Not he scratches his eyes out, but he chooses to be blind, right? That's what he appears in the war. But Jack was able to bring that back as well. So even though the big boy, the old man damage scares people, as long as you're not deterred and you get your hits in, like Jack 22, then you're able to get a round in.
Is getting more out of their
Exactly. Great JDs happening there by Jack 22. But once again, Jack 22 not deterred. The Venom Ashura is also trying to get a mix-up going with Gato, but to get those light confirms into the red line. Super here. Too much damage, but it's going to be, a good portion there against Gato. Great rev blow there. And now it's Venom Ashura's turn here. We're gonna go for another one. Super ignition. Do some damage into the SPG. Gets it connected overhead. Oh, but could not finish it out there. But they're trading back and forth. And the rev blow by Jack 22 with a side swipe. I like that. That's a definite side swipe there. Just to be able to get that overhead.
That's definitely the Rock special, the Rock Howard special, where I'm on death's door. I'm going to go ahead and use my ramp blow because in addition to having the standard ramp blow properties of being pretty strong and armored, Rock jumps in the air, so that gives him low invulnerability.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so you can avoid that low dodge attack as well. So, all right, here we go. Jack 22 with one on the board. So now Venom Ashura has to play catch up here.
Careful in this one. 22 backing up, make sure they get the legs tagged, and they're really playing it. They want to play more by taking run style. Meanwhile, Venom Ashura going to press out. No, looking for the time, looking for the moment, and yo, checks him right in the front.
Exactly, there we go. Not a wild punish, but he needs to do damage because it's Gato and getting into the PG zone. Nice. Found where Jack 22 is going to roll out of, but Jack 22 is going to go for the side switch here.
Hey, Jack 22 uses the Raging Storm, gets some much needed damage, backs up, gives himself some needed space, runs in, trying to see if Venom Ashura wants to bite on the hook, and they do. And now, full screen. You guys make sure you cross it in, and there it is. The late third rev blow coming in for Jack 22. This is starting to become a pattern.
Yeah, no, Jack 22 is catching Venom Ashura, pressing buttons at a time where you cannot cancel the rev blow, and that's what Jack 22 is cashing out here. But Venom Ashura is definitely using those demon flips as well here to get the offense going, get that ignition super so far. Once again, we're at 50% health. And Venom Ashura has the means to be able to take Jack 22 out, but Jack 22 has been getting his comeback here.
Oh my god, yo, sneaky down grab. At this critical moment, Jack 22 whips it out, and we still got 1 meter in the deck. One more combo from Jack 22. Actually, both of these people can go around.
Exactly, they're both on SPG right now, so you got to watch out for. Nice, using the reflect kick to take out the sniper shot here. Once again, Jack 22 attempted with the rev blow, trying to go for his side. Oh no, Jack 22 did not go counter. Yeah, to combat the rev blow.
Yeah, you can see that.
Final round. Get ready. Fight.
Back right in, makes a little space, dashes up, but no, Venom Ashura sneaks the air, and it's going to be quite the scare.
Exactly. Right now, okay, there we go. Venom Ashura gets the standing C there and has the corner position. Ignition super going to connect. Look at that big damage right there. Attempted neutral jump throw, but Jack 22 got out of there with the rush combo.
Oh man, there's that jump up right there. Jack 22 lands the tag in the middle. Oh, great jump. Venom Ashura. We find the wild punch, and we know exactly what's going to happen up on. So we're going to get ourselves a dead Jack 22 season run. Spend this level 1. Okay, one more interaction. Oh, too soon.
That little skip still gives you rev blow access, but Venom Ashura made sure just to wait it out, just because he knew the rev blow was coming, and now Venom Ashura is now on the board with one. It's down 1-1.
This is definitely
Round
the
one.
adjustment that we're talking
Get
about,
ready.
Marco. Venom is realizing that, hey, in the critical moments, that
Exactly. Yeah, so here we go. So Venom Ashura having characters that can do a double light in the air is something that people don't tend to expect. Or if you don't have the knowledge that that person can do a double air. But right now, Jack is getting the jump in and the knockdown. He's trying to keep Venom Ashura into the corner. Now, there we go. Air rev blow by Venom Ashura.
Jack 22. Oh my god, that must be the best input if I ever saw one. Unfortunate situation. And Venom Ashura is right there with gravy on potatoes. Take advantage of that opportunity.
Okay, we're about even. Okay, the cross is 10 next. But now Jack is getting on the offense, blocks the reactionary key, and just gets knocked around. And like so, Raging Storm. And now Jack 22 on set point.
I don't even disagree with the use of that level 1 just because the things were so close to being fatal. You gotta secure your round in and out. Jack 22 on step 1. Here comes Venomsaur, one pull, off the hard edge. See the kind of knockdown. Will we go ahead and maintain the offense with Oki? Yes, we will. Oh, but gets caught with the match.
Yeah, just wake up. This wake up jab has been a great tool on wake up rather than just a wake up like a suit or some sort that can get on block. But right now, Jack 22 going for the sniper shots here, keeping the zone with the double replicants, the Shippukins, and Venomsaur is trying to get the tempo to get those JDs, but he's gonna get hit with a Raging Storm instead. Oh! The dodge right there connects on the high, and Jack 22. Meet air, but actually got out of that red blow situation. Now the back stance has a reflect right there. Jack 22 has been on top of it, gets over the double shoot. He could turn this around with a hitting gear. But
he totally did. That hidden gear shifted into high gear as Venomsaur blasted it. What an easy start. The air red blow. Quite yet. One more chance. Will Jack 22 go for the SPG? Will we go for the red ball? No, we're gonna just run up and throw. Run up and throw. That was a read. Layers on layers, Marco.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Jack 22 was thinking about like, okay, like do I do a jump in, rebuke him, watch out, get the reflect happening, but just run up throw. Simple as that to be able to just get that. And it connected too. It connected and yeah, got Jack 22 once again that set here, and Jack 22 is going to be able to move on as we look into the replay once again. Jack 22 finding where Venomsaur was going to roll out of, but yeah, Jack 22 just getting that final like red blow and the final SPG side of things.
We can see that Venomsaur.
Exactly, but Venomsaur had some opportunities there. But yeah, like I said, using the air red blow to get over the Shippukins, and right, but it was just this run up throw, a run character with the that has a run, dude. That's always something dangerous you got to watch out for because they're going exactly where you're at here. But Venomsaur, you know, nice, amazing job there. You had some great damage opportunities, but Jack 22 just clutched it out there with, especially with that run up throw. But you know, great first match here for week 46 for Breakout Fatal Fury City of the Wolves.
Gato versus Mai.
All right, so okay, here we go. Scientific and going up against Coach, another Gato going up against the Mai here. Let's see how everything's gonna transpire here for this match. Scientific so strong with the Gato game, but again going up against Mai here. So we got to see how that's gonna be turning out. Get ready for our next match here. A little neutral happening. Scientific can start things off. Going for the string there, but the DP to just get a little spacing in here. But confirmed by Scientific, and here we go. Big old damage gonna be happening. Back stance. Into the up kick break, into more up kicks. Continue to keep that pressure there. Scientific nice JDs right there, but the standing connection with the DP whip, and it's going to be once again Scientific turn here into the ignition super damage into the SPG. What the next movement is going to be? Got the cross up here, and that is going to be the round for Scientific. Right, here we go. Let's see how everything is going to transpire here once again in this round. Yeah, no, Coach is trying to get the standing C thing going here, but Scientific with the hop heavy, and now a lot of damage. Not even using any sort of red arts here, A's, but Coach trying to see something going here. But Scientific once again with PP up kicks, putting Coach back into the corner, and this super connects once again.
why Gato is a force to be reckoned with.
Exactly. Right now, yeah, Scientific Off showing, yeah, exactly, showing how optimal Gato can be not only in the meta but like in these breakout tournaments. And right now, Scientific Off has one on the board. Coach has to play catch up once again, but can do that with the mind. Just needs to find those damaging opportunities there. But Scientific Off is just all over it right now. Okay, so Scientific Off continuing on here, but okay, little fight back from Coach. Scientific Off waiting to see what Coach is going to do, but Coach is now starting to play a little bit of the zone game, but reactionary up kicks, a DP right there, a nice dash to go for the side switch, and the jump in here, and that's going to be a round set points. Actually, I got to wait it out, let it play out. There we go. That scaling, you'd be scaling though.
Round 2. Get ready.
Here we go. Once again, Scientific Off on the set point here, gets the throw. See what Coach needs to get something going here, but again, it's Scientific Off that you're fighting against. And Scientific off to the races. Big damage right now. About to get into the SP zone. But the wild punish, level 1 super, ignition super, gets some space there. Once again, jab confirms. It's a heavy confirms, and this is not looking good for Coach. Scientific off, end it with the other ignition super. Gonna get a little bit of neck twisting, and that is it for Scientific off.
Jeez, you know, I never really thought I would be this destructive. What happened? People just move up the ladder and Scientific off, holding it down with Gato.
Yeah, no, it's ever since the season 2, Gato has been doing some crazy wrecking damage here in the roster. So, you know, whoever is picking Gato not only knows their stuff, but like accepts the handicap that they don't have a fireball, they don't have a run. So there's ways to like kind of zone them out. But Scientific Off is such a great player, such a strong player. Scientific Off knows like how you're going to try to zone them out and finds those ways to be able to get in, like so in this replay. Exactly. Like, almost like with no like rev meter usage too, just to start things off. But once again, Scientific Off gonna move on the winner side of things over Coach. And so yeah, we're gonna have our next match here. Okay, here we go. We got last week's winner, Sun Sergita, gonna go up against our very own Dat Boy Juice. So we're gonna wait and see how or what character Juice is going to be picking. But if I'm going by history-wise, I mean, he starts off with a T-Zoc to do the temperature check, and then go for the Terry to be able to just do like get the A game here. But you're going up against Sun Sergita as well. Okay, so yeah, there seems to be some sort of issues with No Fun's audio, but yeah, we're gonna hold it down here. We're gonna try to hold it down as best as possible here as we get ready for our next match. Once again, Sun Sergita won week number 45 here, and gonna go up against our fellow commentator Dat Boy Juice once again. Someone was asking, is there any T-Zocs? And Dat Boy Juice is a T-Zoc player, but also has the Terry to be able to back it up if his back is against the wall. So we'll see how that's going to go. But we appreciate everybody that is here with us for week number 46 here at Breakout. By all means, there's also the Maturino codes. If you haven't claimed those codes just yet, so we use those codes to be able to pay out our fellow competitors here, get a little bit more funding here for their wins here. So yeah, if you're able to claim those codes, we really appreciate that you guys claim those codes here. But yeah, we're gonna wait for our next match here. Sun Sergita, like with the Mai, it seems like I'm looking at right now. I'm gonna wait and see once we get into the game. So we think Mai versus T-Zoc. Okay, Mai can get the zoning out of there, right? Can just start throwing the fans, can go in and out here with the movement. And no, okay. Juice is gonna go with the Andy instead. And Vegeta not going Mai, but going Terry. We got to battle the brothers here.
Round
Right, here we go.
Get ready.
Faded battle here. Vegeta with the run jump here. Gonna get the jump in here. Gonna get some initial damage. Nice setup. Ugly with the throw here. And putting Juice into the corner. Andy definitely has all the tools, especially with that new move, that toolkit with the Shiranui flips. But you are dealing with someone, again, like I said, old man damage, basic big damage here with Terry Bogard, and keeping that pressure, putting Juice into overheating, and it needed a super to get a little bit of spacing, but now you got to worry about the guard gauge here, about to break.
Ooh, that boy Juicy, good use of the combat, but here comes Vegeta. We should be able to close this out with a burn knuckle. No, we're gonna go ahead and hold it and double pump fake to the throw.
Yeah, man, these feints, you gotta watch out. Using these feints to bait out a wake up DP of some sort is definitely something that you gotta watch out for. And right now, Juice getting some damage in, but once again, it is Vegeta, but able to get that level 1 super out there.
And Juice is playing a rather patient Andy, not really trying to sail over the fireballs, jumping back, keeping the space. I like Juice's patience. Normally somebody would be cranking out the DPs or the rev moves, but no, we're going to be a little patient, and because of that, Vegeta land that second throw.
Exactly, man. But you saw Vegeta's like sequence there of like, okay, the wreck is being blocked, and I tried to go for the EXDP, and that didn't hit. So I'm gonna go in and break it so I can continue to string right now.
Juice. I don't know.
Yeah, go Juice is again that wake up super here, and has the opportunity to get the round, but the double C is going to connect there.
And that's one of the reasons why I believe Terry's so fundamentally solid, is that double C. It lasts long enough for you to easily combo into it. It's so confirmable.
Yes.
You just land one, I'm not ready, land the other one. Okay, I'm locked in, let's go. Big damage.
Exactly. And if it's on block, you are doing like kind of quote unquote damage to the red gauge as well here. But Vegeta off to the races once again with the setup in those step and the small option. Big damage is not gonna look good here. Breakout, not a super yet, has it now, but it ended it with the power dunk.
That boy Juice going for that old classic rev blow in the corner. Now we do have a little bit of meter to play with. We have some momentum. Vegeta goes for the neutral jump, getting a little feisty, but that boy Juice with a neutral jump of their own. And look at this comeback, Marco.
There we go. I missed the grab opportunity from the Shiranui flip. I think he's trying to go like side switch there, but Vegeta got it with, I believe, a jump back heavy kick there. And yeah, once again, Vegeta with the set point.
Man, big comeback factor from that boy Juice. But here's where certain Vegeta gets a little scary, because we're gonna go hit those pump fakes. Double, but that time that was meaty. You clever girl.
Exactly. All right. Once again, that standing far D gets some distance here, but the shallow hop, the small hop D there connects and can do big damage as level 2 super ready. Gonna go for one of them with the busted wolf. Has the other one ready, but is now on overheat. But it doesn't matter because we're gonna connect with the throw anyway. So it's Vegeta.
Vegeta's ability to play mind games with the Power Wave is something that we gotta talk about. It's because our Power Wave is either a plus on block meaty or some sort of distraction that makes you think you're gonna get hit by it, because the window of the projectile looks so weird. But still, Vegeta, this is where things get disgusting. Pump fake.
Yeah. Yeah, those feints definitely used to be able to bait out, like once again, bait out a wake up DP or just wake up super or anything, so you can just get ready to block it. But yeah, no, Vegeta used those feints like expertly. Okay, there was a jump back that Juice was attempting for the Shiranui flip, and once again, just big damage on Terry. This is why I picked Terry just for like the simpleness and the big damage there. And Vegeta was able to get that out 2-0.
There's no shame in playing a simple character. It means that you have to spend less plates. There is a player who is in our local scene.
Who are you thinking about?
Lily Player. Moved to Japan.
Yeah. Okay, I remember who you're talking about. But yeah, now the name's escaping me too, though.
But his whole philosophy was he played a character.
Oh, Mix Up City.
Mix Up City. He said that I want to play a character with limited options. That way, I don't have to think too much about my play style, and I can focus adapting to you. And this is what I'm thinking about is the appeal of Terry, where everything's streamlined. You know, effective buttons, a double C, a Rekka that is just you have to fall asleep to drop your Rekka.
Yeah, exactly. And the Rekka when it comes to Terry, it is safe to a point, right? If the opponent doesn't catch on the second hit, then they're just gonna think that they're safe. But you can hit out of that as long as you have a quick jab or a quick confirm that can tag after the second hit on block. Then you can start doing your work here. But using that pressure with the Rekka, like that's one of my main tools when I'm trying to find those openings when I go up against players in a tournament setting. If they have ball knowledge that the second Rekka you can hit out of, but if they don't, then I can just keep on going and just keep continuing on with the pressure. But right now we're gonna have our next match on deck here. Johnny with the Hokudomaru maybe, and then gonna go up against Jack 22 once again. Having Jack 22 we just saw on the first match here this week, and just having a great Rock Howard here. But Johnny, so Jack 22 sticking with the Rock, and Johnny gonna go on the Preacher.
No, that's not Preacher, that's Jury. Look, man, it's Jury. You see the colors?
Yeah, Juricha. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, Juricha. See?
Get ready. Fight.
Oh, DLC. It's a wild and wacky world. Preach is the one other character that's pretty strong, thanks to Super Journey. Another character with limited mobility, thanks to the lack of a run, but because of her multiple Rekka options, her combos are dummy easy confirmable. One, back away. Johnny going in. Jack 22 stuck in the corner. Will we see that red blow? No. Johnny should be able to blast through it. Not quite. We're gonna need one more combo. This one will make it that one touch is dead. And there's the Jack 22 special. Red blow in. Forced to spend that extra rev with the screen safe, but Johnny weathered the storm and lands the standing Jack.
2. Get ready. Fight.
Okay. Over Pukin. Now Precha does have to really fight her way past. Oh no! That's the second time we've seen Johnny go for a rising tackle. City of the Wolves does send the store inputs, so I understand why this happens, but Precha can press the advantage so far. Yeah,
right. Johnny with the healthy right now. And again, putting on the pressure and kind of like just frustrating pressure at that too. Jack is trying to make some space at the moment with those shipping teams, but Johnny just finding a way. Again, there we go, just standing heavy as an anti-air, but the red blow is going to save Jack right there for the final SPC. But
no, we got caught with the low, and this should absolutely be the round and the game. Johnny's Rekka with the screw upper, showing us the Joe Higashi. But, oh man, Precha's fun. I gotta say, I love it.
Preacher just definitely on one, especially being the student of Joe Higashi, while Joe Higashi has to do more work in terms of getting that damage in. But Preacher having an easier time, and maybe that's just being a fighting genius, right? Being on the
she's so smart. But Mark, Nerd in the Bay, what do you think about the latest trend? You notice more of our players are putting SPG on the last third?
Yeah, no, definitely, because it's so good. So in this season 1, it's been getting that initial damage, right? Do as much damage as possible. But now because they did the adjustments to SPG on middle and on final, it's just having that comeback factor. That a little bit much more help to be able to close it out. But right now, Jack getting some big damage, but is going to sacrifice speed on overheat, but doesn't deter him because he's still doing offense.
Not to mention, since he's Rock Howard, they're able to just run in, just natural run, allowing us to keep pressure even though we are overheated. And here we go, Johnny with the Rekka. They should be able to take us to the corner. I don't know if Johnny wants to spend the meter. Not quite. Shuffling. Attaching the low into the clinch. More time.
Exactly. There we go. And then out into the corner, Johnny with that final SPG. Again, there's a reason why people are switching over to final SPG, because they want that safety net of like, okay, like either I'm down and I have like SPG, Red Blow, and Super to be able to go hit in gear just to get that last damage to come back. But right now, Johnny getting up the front with the overhead, tornado, and he's in so far, and putting in the pressure, adding to the run game too.
Johnny going in, showing us that big knuckle sandwich represented. And there's Johnny, that's the reliable Rev Blow for the last third. And this is that comeback factor that Nerd in the Bay was talking about. One of the reasons why players have opted out of the first and second third is because we've seen in so many matches the SPG rate just get obliterated before the other player gets to touch it.
Yeah, exactly. And right now, Johnny got that Rekka here for the KO, and is going to move on over Jack, beating Jack 2-0.
A really solid showing from Johnny. Just pretty much, just classic jump in pressure with Preacha. Not to mention, whenever we were in the corner, Johnny just had all the time in the world to threaten whatever Oki mix-up they wanted. We saw the low be represented. We saw the clutch. And, of course, strike throw is still on the table.
Exactly. And we're getting here on the replay. Once again, Johnny doing that corner pressure work here. Doing so much damage. And once again, getting the other side. It became a side switch here as well. More corner damage. And these replays are just Johnny doing corner stuff here.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what happens when you have relatively strong rounds. And you're going to go ahead and see that the Rekka comes in so well for Preacha. So don't worry, do not adjust your screens, ladies and gentlemen and gentledom. That was definitely Johnny playing a little bit loose with the character select choices.
Exactly. Yeah. No, I did see that Johnny had amazing timing with knowing when the Reppuken was coming. So just to get that dash jump for further distance, and able to get the jump in that way. But great stuff there by Johnny. Jack, gonna go for that loser run in the bracket. But up next, it looks like we have Killer Rooster versus Rondon.
Yeah, Rondon, another one, another Kevin, another Rock player versus Killer Rooster's Kevin. Which, if we're going to talk about rare picks, Kevin be one of them, just because he's lacking mobility, he's lacking the projectiles. He is definitely the two-touch Charlie of the game, but God dang, does he have to work for that?
Yeah, no, definitely. Especially when you're dealing with characters that have fireballs and be able to move around, or maybe have a run in their system. But Rooster not going Kevin, going Terry again.
Exactly.
Faded battle.
We're not gonna be the character that works hard. We're just gonna be old man truck driver damage Terry Boger. Which I get it. Like, play the character that is comfortable in your hands. And Killer Rooster, it's really hard to mess up the character.
Oh, wild punish, standing seed here. Gonna get a little bit of great damage out with a knuckle ender, but not done. Gonna continue on here, not too phase here, but it's just running up on Terry, going rush combo into the overhead. Like a Reppuken down man, just following up as well, putting Killer Rooster into the SMG.
Killer Rooster needs to have some sort of way to shut down air, especially when Rondon is stuck playing at that range 2 area. So there's the low. That's classic, and bam, the level 1 super allows ourselves to take that round. Rondon sitting healthily at that first round.
Yeah, Rondon definitely using the triple low there to be able to just get the confirm into super. So Killer Rooster, that is something to definitely watch out for. But great pop here. Getting far heavy, and Rondo into the power. Geyser doing some damage on SPG.
You can see Rondon holding on to that red guard as a good safety net, but no, Killer Rooster just making sure. Oh my god, unfortunate drop. And that's going to fall victim to the Raging Storm, but that still will put Killer Rooster in a pretty good spot if they take this round, just because Rondon will have to spend a lot of gauge.
Oh man, he got the guard broken, got a hop heavy, but could not get much out of that, and Killer Rooster able to turn it around here after the guard break. Oh man, okay, back throw.
And we used a little bit of that run just to make sure our opponent's in the corner. Unfortunate backdash like attack from Killer Rooster, but great use the anti-air for the DP. And this is one of the reasons why you gotta be so careful when we jump, because you're risking so much life.
Nice low confirm there into the Ignition Super, and JD's once again by Killer Rooster just to get some defense going there. A smidge of health, but it doesn't matter because another Ignition Super is going to connect. Nice stage jump there.
Rondon showing us that Terry is the old man ready to be phased out as Rock Howard. Sometimes I just want to say Rock Lee. Rock Howard looking really strong here. Also, did you see how XFS says, "Love the bald representation"? Yo, we need a Mr. Big on camera.
Get ready. Fight.
that reminded me. Non-factor asked me, when am I gonna go for the Mr. Big cosplay? I just need the outfit and 2 lovely ladies with me, and then I got it.
So you know what the best thing is? If you do the Mr. Big cosplay, you could repurpose it as a Trick Williams cosplay.
Yeah, I can. I need that receipt, like CVS receipt long, the coat.
Yeah, shout outs to newly crowned United States champion Trick Williams. Here goes Killer Rooster. Oh man, blocking the SPG, blocking the red blow, but I love the confirms from Rondon.
Nice backdash here, avoiding the throw here, but the pressure by Rondon happening with that final SPG, keeping Killer Rooster into the corner, but Killer Rooster also has SPG, but you also got to watch out for that counter rev blow, but the Power Geyser is going to get Killer Rooster the round.
And that's one of the things that Rondon was falling victim to. They were definitely peppering in that rev blow just to keep the corner pressure, but also they had to back up on their offense for a lot more gaps in because they didn't want to be overused. Here comes Killer Rooster, neutral jump, perfect, and that's going to be some really good damage. We will use the level 1 for a bit more, and just Terry's run is so reliable.
Yeah, exactly. I love that Terry has a run here, not a dash, but right now, Rondon putting pressure and damage on that rev gauge here, putting Killer Rooster at overheat right now, but they're both overheat.
However, Killer Rooster's so at risk of being burnt out. Use the counter, the classic Rock Howard counter. One more hit from Rondon will end it. Killer Rooster falls victim to the jumping B, and that's going to be Rondon on set point. But Killer Rooster still a danger to contend with.
Exactly, yeah. Killer Rooster, I think he didn't want to deal with the guard break there, but yeah, he was trying to get some offense going. But now Rondon putting Killer Rooster into the corner. Raging Storm is going to finish him off there, but again, continuing on putting damage into the rev gauge. But Killer Rooster also is about to be on SPG and has two supers ready, and is about to have access to that hitting here. Once again, a little bit more damage in there, but that could spell trouble for Killer Rooster if Rondon can get a good jump in there or just a good confirm.
Hello, Trouble in Paradise. Here comes Rondon, just like the classic. Oh my god, what a far confirm! That's the far B if I ever saw one. And you can see Killer Rooster be so careful with how they swing. Now they're at death 4, and the hard edge makes sure that Rondon gets the edge of that set. 2-0, but still Killer Rooster very strong competitive showing with the Terry Bogard.
Exactly. Yeah, no, it was Ronda was just on the offense almost practically the entire time, getting that 2-0. But like it wasn't without a fight there. Killer Rooster definitely did show like I could take these rounds at any point. Is just able to get the right situation for the right damage there. But yeah, no, Rondon's going to be able to move on once again with the Rock Howard. We're having a lot of Rock Howards tonight here on Breakout. a lot.
Definitely are. But it's one of the reasons like Rondon is the first Rock Howard that we're seeing has been using run pressure mix-up. You'll see them throw their strings and do the run up for the low. And the scariest thing when Rock runs at you, command run, is that there is the command grab waiting in the wings to snipe you.
Exactly. Yeah. That's exactly. No fun. You pointed that out because like if you are blocking way too much and you're like, okay, you got your blocks, you got your rep guard going. Okay, no, Rocket is gonna just throw you and then put you on a side switch and then set something up there for some big damage. But once again, Rondon getting that 2-0 over Killer Rooster.
Great use. But hey, if we want to talk about something really amazing, first of all, let's go ahead and check out the top 8. We see
Scientific off.
Scientific off. Thank you. Scientific off in the top. We have seen them win multiple tournaments. Rondon also in the top 8. Johnny and Sun Turgida all playing pretty strong. Killer Rooster still in the top 8. And Coach, we saw fall earlier with the Mai, is rounding out that bottom half. However, if we want to talk something about the rounding off, we need to get rid of some Matcherino codes.
Exactly. Definitely hit up those Matcherino codes to be able to get these players paid out. And I just want to shout out Dr. Sauce. Thank you so much for the $15 donation there. But yeah, no, you can see these players are trying to fight it out here. And we just saw Jack 22 also being added as well onto the top 8 loser side of things.
Okay, now Mark, Nerd in the Bay cannot be his own Mark, but I have to give a shout out, dropping $140 into the pot, basically dropping a WrestleMania ticket.
was that how much it was on the?
It was $100
discount.
It was with the discount. So instead of watching Pat McAfee crud the bed, I'm so sorry. I gotta call it what it is.
It is, man.
It is what it is.
Why is Pat McAfee there?
Instead of buying tickets to a crummy WrestleMania, Nerd in the Bay dropping $140 for City of the Wolves. A good game.
A good game, exactly. A good matches. Other than like, man, like me and No Fun are wrestling heads, right? So I mean, I was watching night 1, of course, right? And I was like, man, why is McAfee here? Like Jelly Roll, sure, I guess. Like you need celebrity against a celebrity, and I appreciate that Jelly Roll did that elbow drop on the table, and that table exploded. I don't know if you saw.
It did.
It did.
Also, like, what is up with Pat McAfee reviving the Mizdow gimmick?
Yeah, exactly, right? And then got an RKO for troubles, right? Because like, man, you didn't count fast enough, and Randy Orton is back to practically 09 Orton there. But yeah, no, it was night 1 was night 1, but night 2 was like much better in my eyes. But yeah, no, other than WrestleMania and WWE and Raw after it is happening tonight, we got our next match here with I saw the Mai and I saw the Preacher, so we're gonna get into it.
Now, one thing we have to talk about Preach is that is her rev blow. A lot of unlike a Rock who likes to use the rev blow up close, Preacher, especially in this sort of matchup, just sail in mid screen when she shoots a fireball.
Yeah, it's practically like a Balrog like dash punch, right? Practically.
It is, but it takes her low profile.
Definitely. All right, Johnny with the rush combo into the Rekka, get the knockdown here. Vegeta now with my last game Vegeta we saw was on the Terry. So right now, Vegeta back on classic Mai here and getting a late dive.
A late dive, not just any late dive, late counter hit dive, allowing us for the combo. And I like what Johnny's doing is we're not going to stay in that corner. That's how Sun Vegeta blew up their last opponent. Oh, but first throw, there's going to be a strike throw mix up, no cross up, and that's some good play from Johnny to use the rev guard so we don't have to guess.
Exactly. And something to watch out for because now Vegeta is on the Mai here is that close Mai C. Mai's love to use that close because it's double hit, and you can break out of that and continue on the double hit pressure and it make it look like damn near an infinite. But Johnny able to get the first round here. So again, something to look out for is that my close double C.
Last even big jump in from Johnny. That's going to take us complete Beretta. Oh, I love the reset. Chases him down with that level 1. That's a side switch, but we can easily get the swap. But no! Sun says, get back in the corner.
Exactly. Jab confirmed into Shinobi Bachi, back into the dive once again. Oh, okay. Gambled with it.
Oh no!
But didn't get much out of that. The damage there. They could have done Johnny, but Johnny with the overhead, continuing on. Into the ignition super punch.
And look at Sun's like, no, I know what you're going to do with that neutral jump. Good blocking. We hold on to that pressure. Johnny not quite finding the move. Got to be very careful here, Sun. We could see the red blow at this range.
Yep, air to air there. Got Josin connected here. Now playing the zone game a little bit. Turgida, because Vegeta knows if Johnny can get a solid jump in, with his fans being out there.
Oh man!
Okay, changing the direction there. But the jab confirmed.
Unfortunate drop from Sun, and that's going to allow Johnny with the cleanup. And remember, this is winners semifinals. We're getting quite close to a guaranteed top 3 spot. $204 in the pot. People be getting paid tonight.
Exactly. Okay, Johnny getting one on Turgida. Once again, Turgida winning week number 45. So Johnny trying to make a statement here, trying to get to winners finals here, beating out the last week's winner.
And the dive wake up jazz allows this record to go right through 2 dashes in. They lose the air to air, but still Johnny comes out top, and Sun Vegeta forcing himself to go backwards, but we get the crisscross applesauce.
Once again, the mix, and this time the DP connects here on Turgida, but Johnny able to roll out of there, and now doing the side flip into the replica turn. Continuing on, rolling Turgida into SPG, ignition super, solid damage.
More than solid damage. And here comes the strike throw one more time. Johnny taking out, seeing some sort of reaction. The rev blow will allow Sun to get out of the corner, but nope. That was a big counter hit button, but Johnny gets away from the rev blow and makes it out with that round.
Exactly. All right, Johnny. So this is top 8. So now we're all on first to 3 now. So Johnny in that rush combo confirmed into the Rekka. Nice JDs there by Turgida. Turgida trying to get something going. Slide pressure.
And up the neutral jump again, serving Johnny quite well, paying in dividends. Here comes the reset. They use the fireball one more time, and that's going to be the classic Johnny Ender. As now Sun Turgida has SPG showing the rev blow, but still Johnny is ready.
Exactly. Light confirming. That's been the name of the game here. Up against Turgida. Johnny going to get another one with 2-0 so far. Turgida needs something to just stop this momentum so they can get on the board.
Johnny their pressure is so good. Also the spacing with the neutral jumps, and okay, I guess that's going to
okay, it is first to 2 then.
First to two situation, so we're not quite at the first to 3 range just yet. So Johnny going to be in the winner's final position. And let's go check out that replay.
Exactly. Okay. Oh no, we are. Oh wait, hang on. Let's wait.
Let's wait.
Wait for, okay, yeah, it is.
So we are. You were right. You were right.
Established that. All of top 8 is first to 3. So yeah, we end this preemptively. But yeah, they're back into a different seat. If Johnny can close this out, or Turgida can stop momentum right now, but it's not looking good so far.
That's one of the reasons why practice rush is so good. Not only is it easy to do, but it's long. The corner carry possibilities are insane. Allowing Johnny to hold this pressure, forcing Sun Vegeta to do the DP, or else we're just gonna be in that bad spot.
Yeah, no. One thing is that we're seeing that Johnny is winning out a lot of air to air with that jumping slide here to get something going, and again in trouble.
You should see the level 1. And even with the scaling, the level 1 just had right enough punch to kill that round. And now Johnny set one more round to being in winner's final. Guaranteed top 3 position.
Vegeta's gonna do okay, air to air to start things off here. Another air to air. Okay, Vegeta starting it. Has the button that can also win it out, but JD on the DP does not withstand that. The wreck confirmed.
We're gonna go ahead and slam these combos right down. We're gonna reset, shuffle up. No, not quite. Shuffleboard opportunity. Oh man, mash! We mash it like a potato. Punches you right in the face.
So what Johnny is doing there is not only like kind of mashing the jab, but once that jab is confirmed, then gets into the rush combo and then continue on with the wreck up. What the hurricane heel there on the cross up? We have not seen that at all in this set, and the only time that Johnny does it connects and it gets Johnny the 3.
That's always a sign. That's a sign of a really good player to keep something in the pocket. Because yeah, Johnny could have closed some rounds out with that cross-up hurricane heel, but no, we waited to that very pivotal moment right when our opponent was not ready, and then used it.
Exactly. Yeah, no, we're seeing the replay. He did use the hurricane heel, but not as a cross-up. Definitely used it at the very end there to get that 3-0. But yeah, we're seeing it at the replays. A lot of dash jumping that's happening here, going up against Sun Vegeta and getting out of like at a rev blow situation, and it worked out in Johnny's favor.
It was, and this Johnny just showing us the constant pressure of Preacher, because thanks to Loreka, it always forced Sun Vegeta to fight out of the corner and just deal with it, making these gamble options to get out of the way, rolling on the floor, DPs, holding pressure. These are really like 66-33 exchanges in Johnny's favor.
Yeah, no, definitely, and I don't know if it's like, you know, watching old matches of them two going back and forth, that Johnny was just able to take it, but you just kind of knew what Vegeta was going to go for, and definitely in that corner, or at least trying to get out of the corner there, and that's what, you know, things like that was what got Johnny to move on to the winners finals. But up next, we're going to get Rondon versus Scientificov here, the Rock Howard versus the Gato.
Remember, Rondon has been so good at using all of Rock Howard's tools, and this is going to be how well the Scientificov can handle the Rondon block where Rock Howard started running at it.
Exactly. So right now, Scientificov, again, Scientificov likes to go full like game plan, even if they're on block, because the possibility of the overheat situation. But right now, again, these are two characters that have double light airs here, so you also got to watch out for that as well.
Being very careful how they approach Scientificov, staying right outside of the range of those big hits, but in neutral jump, C lands it.
Okay, once again, gets a crouching heavy confirm. And you think if you're on a health lead that you're in a good position, but once again, you're dealing with Gato here. And again, you're also dealing with Scientificov that can finish it out here with the up kicks and gets the round.
Oh man, double up kicks from Scientificov. Rondon needs to stay the course. And a little bit more passive, and then you can see it. Scientificov went, you know what? You want to back away? I'm going to throw you.
Ooh. Nicely done there with a hard edge and raging storm. Get some space, get some damage in there. Run up throws. That's something that got Rondon a win here and there in this bracket. But Scientificov gets that confirmed into the corner. Super damage, good damage, but also damage on that.
I like how Scientificov went for the overhead with Rondon, and Rondon going for the old reliable with the rev blow that's going to push the double stage. And we want to spend as much meter as we can, do as much damage as we can, because now Scientificov has to worry about this one hit away from death. But I don't think you're going to need to worry about that. Instead, with Ignition Super, you're going to have to worry about when is your next win coming in.
Okay, so that was pretty quick in terms of a first set. Scientificov, they were going back and forth. Rondon was getting some damage opportunities there, but Scientificov, again, no matter if you're on block or on a hit, Scientificov is going to do damage on something, whether it's going to be your health or your rev gauge. Double dash throw right there. Keeps going once again. Rondon into the corner, but Rondon getting out of the corner. Once again, reactionary up kicks, connects.
One more throw from Scientific Cop. Alright, throw mix. Here comes Rondon. Whatever object's coming our way, but defense, Scientific Cop. So spectacular.
Once again, that standing heavy C connects, and that can basically be all heroes here. Oh, nice just run up Revlo. So now Rondon is on the mix side of things, trying to open up.
Oh no! I don't know what Rondon was going for. Was that a misinput or was that a call out? But what a big option to throw, especially when you didn't have the hit confirmed.
Yeah. I think that was. I feel like that was a gamble. Just trying to just, like, nullify whatever Scientific Off was going to do. But Scientific Off stayed patient, and yeah, it got him around. Right now, Scientific Off once again at the corner doing some work, but Rondon once again getting out of the corner with the beating command.
Hard edge. And finally, we use the Raging Skull to hit this time. And Rondon, super after super.
I like the practice of the jumping heavy on block and then like right away. It's a confirm. This is not looking good. Scientific has hitting gear.
Oh man, I absolutely think this is going to be the end of Rondon.
He's got double palm into the chest. Scientific Off.
He was able to beat you with his eyes closed.
Exactly. I swear, the damage is being done with Gatos all over the world here. It's insane.
Round one. Get ready.
Scientific Cop, that should be their second game, isn't it?
That is their second game. Yeah.
It is their second game. Excellent. Hard edge from Rondon. Rondon looking to find some sort of momentum. This is 2-0. Rondon desperately needs a game, desperately needs a round, but they're just going to fall victim to the options of Scientific Cop.
Exactly. Okay, nice block on the up kicks here. So now Rondon can do some damage. So something that I just saw one sequence is that Scientific Cop getting into the backspin while Rondon is on block, and also. Again, it's that kind of same thing with the Rock Howard situation. If you're just on block, you gotta watch out for command grab. Gato has a command grab as well. You also gotta watch out for that.
And that's gonna be Rondon taking a much needed first round.
Two. Get ready. Fight.
Jump back, no real conversion off the fireballs. We go to the standard string, but still Scientific Cop knows his way around the block, but doesn't know. Unfortunate drop from Rondon.
Yeah, it hit in the air, so you got that recovery side of it. So yeah, missed super there, but Scientific is going to capitalize on that. Gets the cross up. And all this damage, up kicks, has a super ready, but he wants to get the kill instead, or maybe go up to a red line super, or actually for a hitting gear, but maybe not gonna. We'll see.
That was that shimmy. That standing C, so damaging.
Get ready. Fight.
It's the confirm of confirms. From what I see. Oh, nice double air to air right there. Just dash up, jump here. Stop blocking.
Rondon to block. Scientific Cop dashes back, goes for the jumping. Nobody finding a really big hit until now, and that's going to allow Scientific Cop to really put on the damage to use that level 1 super.
Mixing up with the paint in there. Did you press something? No, you did not. At least you did not press anything that puts you like on offense animation. Scientific caught all that, got the block, and took advantage of that, and cranked her deck at the same time.
And now Scientific Cop, winners final. What a clinching position can they get 2 weeks in a row?
Yeah, no, we'll see. We'll see. No, actually, because Scientificov came in second last week against Turgida. So, I mean, depending how Turgida is gonna go, in this bracket, but Scientificov is definitely looking good in this week. But here we go on the replay once again. That standing heavy confirmed by Scientificov. Was the key. I mean, obviously get the key of the damage, but just that offensive pressure, just continuing the string, no matter whether you're on hit or on block, is the game plan of Scientificov.
Yeah, Gato has so many tools, so much damage, but Rondon was no slouch. It's just
no, not at all.
Not at all. It's just they were having a hard time to just get their momentum away from Gato.
Exactly. Yeah, it just it confirms in itself. And once again, Scientificov doing strings no matter on block or on hit is going to keep on going, whether it's going to be damage on the health meter or the rev gauge, and that's what it is, just constant motion and constant attacking from Scientificov there to be able to get the win and get to winner's final there.
I mean, look, if you're constantly attacking and your opponent is unable to respond, then you don't have to worry about defense.
Exactly. The best defense is just a relentless offense, and we
Strike
saw
first.
That. Exactly. And it's crazy. It's just I am never not bored watching a Scientificov match, because it's like, damn. I mean, I also played against Scientificov, and that sucks. Be on the blocking end of it. It just sucks. I can't do anything. So, but to be able to just see that, I'm like, yeah. It just confirms, like, yeah, it's all bad.
It's all bad, and it's more so that it's like, in your heart of hearts that this pressure is not perfect, because that's how fighting games are designed. But there is just a way that your opponent makes you feel like you can't do anything, and there's this helplessness instilled on you. Yeah. Okay, I need to ask, Nerd, would you rather be endlessly rushed down and feel helpless, or endlessly zoned out and feel helpless?
So the zone out situation just gives me JP vibes, right?
Yeah.
Us being Guile mains here at Breakout. So dealing with that sucks. Like, it's just JP being on point with the zoning. It just sucks. But there's always an opportunity to find an opening, or just reactionary, like flash kick, or reactionary something when you're dealing with a relentless offense pressure.
Exactly.
So I would rather deal with the relentless offensive pressure, because there is opportunity for an opening, a small gap opening to just get that offense off me and start something going. But when you're dealing with zoning pressure, dude, you're trying to jump, and like, they know what you want to do, so it's like, dude, I can't do anything.
Like, if I'm getting relentless offense, if I land a DP, it's like, finally, I could at least knock you down. If I am full screen from like Kai and I DP, like, what is he gonna do? Laugh at me?
Right. Exactly. Like, dude, you need a super fireball that goes through all the projectiles. You need a really good time jump in, that sort of thing. Like, it's not fun dealing with the zoner that is just on your case. But yeah, right now, top 8 that we have coming up next: Killer Rooster and Jack 22. We saw Killer Rooster not on the Kevin. Will we see it in this matchup against Jack 22? We'll see. I mean, there is big damage to be had, but you're dealing with Rock Howard here and Jack 22, and you got to watch out for that, that final SPG Revlo that he's been using. So, and I can get it. You get tunnel vision when it comes to wanting to get your damage in or wanting to close out the round. But again, you got to watch out for that rev blow, because that could be the key factor. So Rooster are going to continue on with the Terry here. So it's going to be more of an even match here instead of the Kevin.
I definitely agree, because, okay, Kevin is fun to play with the big damage, but at the same time, I kind of get this feeling that Rock Howard is like a more grounded Hokutomaru in terms of his ability to mess you up.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. Oh, but countering.
Oh,
there.
God.
Oh, that's a bad position to be in. Even if it's just like initial damage, it's just getting a counter hit, frag shoot, and then you can lead up to a lot of stuff when it comes to Terry there.
You gotta be very careful, Jack 22, how we press our fireballs, because Killer Rooster, not only do we have crack shoot, we can just run up and jump. As we can see right there, bro.
Exactly. Ooh, the wrong burn knuckle there, and it got on block. But it doesn't deter Rooster because able to turn it around and gets the round there.
And Killer Rooster, remember, this is loser stop A. Both of these people just trying to fight for their tournament life as they climb up this ladder. And the crouching C allows Terry to get this. Oh no! Unfortunate drop and no punish from Jack 22.
Well, okay, it kind of put you up on a little bit of Terry anti-Terry game is if you get on block the burn knuckle, the rev low or rev hard burn knuckle and rev hard crack shoot follow up, you can jab the crack shoot. There, I definitely got hit plenty of times there, trying to do my string, but get jabbed out of a rev hard crack shoot. So that's something that Jack 22 can get counter in, but it's whether he can identify it and give it a shot.
Oh my god. Went for the auto confirm for the burn knuckle, but because of the airborne state, that's going to allow Jack 22 to go right to the hidden gear. And this is going to be doing some great leveling out. Jack 22 loses their rev gauge and more importantly, depletes the SPG from Killer Rooster.
Exactly. Now, Killer Rooster still has the level 2 super in hand. You can just use it just to close out the round. But once again, the rev blow connects. But also, Killer Rooster had the level 2 super, but Jack had the red blow and gonna get that round. So now 1-1.
Run up break BP, such a classic. It's pretty much a launcher like in Tekken when we play it this way.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay.
RC from Killer Rooster. Jack 22 goes to the hard head. Take punish from Killer Rooster. This will be the knockdown. No use of the throw. Jump to block, but still Jack 22 wins out the exchange in the air. And oh, you saw it! You saw it! But
trying.
He did, but that was also good wherewithal from Killer Rooster to do the walk back instead of just down back.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Got the slash there, but nothing much to follow up on there. But the side switch.
RD and jump back, still allowing Jack 22 to score the good hit. Killer Rooster a little bit of SPG range, knock that side switch. There's the jump D. We're gonna go ahead and play that. That's it. Jabbable, wouldn't it?
It is jabbable, but decided to go with JD, get a little bit of help back. There, but gets a super there. Now he's on overheat, but you got the wild punish, but you're on overheat.
Can't really do anything with the gauge. Killer Rooster went for the fireball and the hard edge from Jack 22 takes that, and that's gonna be that is first game.
That is first game.
That is first game, man. Sometimes these games last so long, I go like the first
A great adaptation by Jack 22. Let's see what Rooster can do to just be able to get on the board here. All right, here we go. Knockdown and the crouch shoot.
Bust up the shins, bust up the face. Here comes the RC, but the jump in, takes him right to the ground, judo throw style, and here comes not quite the cross up. But both of these people pogo hop and wanted to get one big button, but there's the big button, and unfortunate. Just the button.
Yeah, right now they're ping-ponging back and forth, but Jack 22 getting a sniper shot here, and now going to get some damage in there against Killer Rooster and putting on that offense. Seeing what Rooster was going to do with that neutral jump in the air.
We'll see. No follow-up. Those are big opportunities that we're letting slip by like standing time, but you're not going to let them slip with that command, that push grab. Oh my! The jump back buttons off the JD. That's something that Jack 22's been using a lot.
Yeah. And I'm not realizing that Killer Rooster is going middle SPG. I don't know. I'm now not remembering if he's been doing that the entire time or just this set. And now it has no SPG and no access to hitting gear, but Jack 22 once again getting the round.
Jack 22 is winning out in these air-to-air exchange. A Killer Rooster, we're seeing the opportunities, we're seeing the openings land, but we're not seeing the big
Exactly. Nice knockdown there by Jack 22. Okay. Going for the feint and went knockdown. Okay, there, but Killer Rooster find their way in. Some big damage with the power geyser.
Rooster being a lot more patient, waiting to see if Jack 22 commits to some sort of offense. Break DP goes for the jump side, down RD, and went for the jump, but unfortunately they eat the double fireball in the air, and they can eat this double level 2 super double animal style. Here come the fries as you're getting fried.
Oh man. Okay, but great blocking there by Killer Rooster. Again, the break, the DP. There's nothing much out of that, but the jab confirmed once again with the knockdown. Oh man. Okay, I see where he was trying to go, and yeah, committed to the power dunk. But Jack just stopped in their tracks to see what the wake was going to be, and they guessed right.
And that seems to be like the standard play, right? You press your offense, but then either when you're almost dead or your opponent's almost dead, that's when you start to feel a little bit more stressed. Pump the brakes. You put the cold water on your head.
Yeah, definitely. All right, here we go. So now Jack 2-0 right now. Killer Rooster needs to get something going here. And he has like damage right there. Like so, wild punish. Nice counter hit. Now it's 72%. All right, and going down on the rev gauge, but now Jack is putting on the offense.
We landed, but good tech from Killer Rooster. Here comes the fireball, cover our approach, and there's the counter. That's pretty much a great lead. And what's also great is off that conversion off the light. The sweep to the level 1.
Raging Storm. Nice, to jump in, but couldn't follow up after that. This. That was it. That was opportunity there, but Killer Rooster, yeah, was not ready for that. And Jack 22 once again. The failed safe is the red blow.
It's safety net, man. That's the word of the day, Nerd in the Bay. Safety net.
Let's see how these are gonna get going here. Counter hit, but nothing out of that. Nice JD on the air there.
Oh my God!
There it is.
That's where Killer Rooster likes to be playing. We're playing at that far C, far D range because that's where Terry can get that big, scary Terry damage.
Yes, very much so. Nice, okay. Goes red blow, just to add some space, but you're going to get a back throw instead, and another throw. Yep, I knew that was coming with the red blow. A lot of fate and fate there, but Killer Rooster gets the knockdown. Let's see if this is going to be the one that gets Killer Rooster on the board.
Killer Rooster playing it really well. Got into highly aggressive trying to all against them, but now with the level 2 Raging Storm, we want as much damage, and there's that command grab that Jack 22 was trying to get all this time.
Okay, caught Jack 22 with the red blow. The close D there. She still has SPG to go. Can go hitting gear. This will get some more added damage, especially when not in SPG right now with Jack 22. We gotta watch out. Again, run up jab, run up jump.
A little bit of an over-eager run, gets the sweep, Jack 22. We should see the overhead come into play, but the pogo hop manages to tag him. Not quite enough for a mural.
Just knocked down there. Yeah, they are trying to get the neutral jump, but the Shipukin connected there, and Jack 22 gonna get that 3-0 over Killer Rooster.
And that's one thing that Killer Rooster just didn't have an answer for, was the air Shipukin. A lot of the ground game was heavily favoring Killer Rooster, but every time Killer Rooster wanted to approach the air, we were hitting that double fireball, and it either relieved pressure or continued pressure on Jack 22's side. But let's go ahead and check out this replay, and you can see Killer Rooster. That's that old man. I love that phrase.
Old man damage.
Old man damage. I don't care. I got my belt out. You're getting whooped, son.
Exactly. Yeah, right now, Jack 22 getting the light confirm into the ignition super, and yeah, just that commitment of a power dunk. And it wasn't the break. If he did the break, then maybe he put in a better position. But yeah, he fully committed into that power dunk. But Jack 22 was ready for that and got the 3-0 over Killer Rooster. I mean, great run by Killer Rooster though.
It was a great run by Killer Rooster, and I'm sad we didn't get to see the Kevin, but I mean, Terry is Terry. Terry is reliable. We were just seeing some textbook Terry, textbook academic Terry.
Yeah. Exactly. All All right, got our next match here. Okay, Juice still in it. Gonna go up against Coach.
Breakout Esports' own Juice. Always been he's been experimenting some characters. Last time I saw him, he was T-Zoc. We're on to Andy. I'm wondering if he's gonna stay on the Andy now, but it definitely with a fit like that. Ooh, that's some Brian Fury snake colors.
Right. Snake edge and everything. But Juice got the Shiranui flip there. Again, going up against Coach and keeping it a little bit zoning, a little bit like defensive end there, or just waiting for that opportunity for a good jump. But Coach with the Mai can just go full offense here.
3 jabs from that boy Juice. He does tend to favor this far range Andy Bogart, using our jumps. And a lot of our special moves, the pressure. We went for something that got tagged, but here comes Coach. A little bit more aggressive. And so it's a rather patient round, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, exactly. I know they're actually this play was just both trying to find the confirmed, but Coach got a big jump in there. Now we get some damage in there. We botched super, putting some damage into the SPG. And Juice got to get something going. It's on the rev blow area, but now dealing with overheat.
Well, that's the wild punish. This should be it. The problem that's the thing, when we play patient, one big mistake is the beginning of your downfall, and that was an avalanche of offense from Coach getting that first round. Long, arduous.
Yeah. Coach, so with Maya having the standing far seat as like a back fist, you can think of like a dial back, right? Really forward, right? And able to cover distance and to get that confirmed. But yeah, Coach is playing more on the offensive side while Juice more on the defensive side, waiting for those openings there. And right now, Juice attempted with the Shiranui flip, but to no avail. Coach getting the back fist once again. Damage.
That's going to be some big red blow counter from that boy Juice. And you can see that boy Juice really good. Red blow for red blow. That's like, it's like I'm seeing Drive Impact all over again.
Yeah, it's counter DI right there. But yeah, Coach able to get that set there with 1-0. Let's see what Juice is gonna do here. Gonna commit to the Andy, or you gonna rotate to the roster? See what's going to happen here.
I definitely heard the timer tick down, so this is Losers Top 8 once again. First to 3, Coach on a decent lead, but it's only one game. And that boy Juice, will we see the T-Zoc? I'm wondering. Juice does dabble with a lot of characters.
Yeah, there's also the T-Zoc, there's the Terry. If you got a Mr. Big, that wouldn't be bad either. Okay, we see the Blue Mary.
The Blue Mary, here we go. Latest addition to City of the Wolves. Blue Mary is on deck.
All right.
This is the lover, the rival lovers. You know, Andy's girl and
yeah. Exactly. So this kind of changes things up a bit, right? Because now Blue Mary, the kind of the hybrid grappler type, right, has ways to get in with the slicer like so. Here, so you got to watch out for that. Let's see how Juice is gonna go here. Gets the jump.
Thanks to Coach's new jumping themselves, we don't fall victim to the grab. There's some big stagger pressure. There's that guile back. It's gonna take that boy Juice all the way to the corner. And Coach, will we do strike throw against the grappler?
Okay, knockdown on Juice here. Attempted with the dash up throw, but ready for that with the neutral jump. And just a far confirm.
Yeah, miss-space red blow. Here comes the wake-up super from that Juice. That will take him to the middle of the screen, but won't take him anywhere closer to winning that round. And Coach again with another round. This has been all Coach all the time.
Exactly. But again, we had a first of 3 here, so if this doesn't work out, again, Juice has another character as well.
Now remember,
okay,
Juice is a little bit of a funny guy. Coach doesn't know. Look at that. You know what that was? That was Psycho style.
Yeah.
That Dan Hibiki.
Exactly. So with Blue Mary, if you're unfamiliar with Blue Mary, has that taunt like sway. So you gotta watch out for that. You know, when you're too like locked into your offense, you can use that to get like a taunt grab in there or a sway grab in there. So you gotta watch out for that. And Juice is trying to get Coach like off access right now, and it's working so far. It gets another throw situation.
I mean, look, if you're trying to play textbook and you're not winning, then going a little bit weird because Coach kind of be bewildered right now, not knowing what to do because nobody does this. Nobody should be doing this, but it's working.
Exactly. Okay, Coach now going on the game plan here. Shinobi Bachi putting Juice into, and Coach going with the
Oh no, you try to style on that boy Juice, and Juice lands on the super of their own, and Coach like, oh man, I gotta respect this. I gotta play for real.
Oh! Rebel enters now. Juice is
oh no! No, Juice! No! That could have been so epic!
Juice picked the wrong super. He would have gotten that one.
You would have gotten
that round. God. Coach got 2 now.
Coach took that by the skin of their teeth. That was definitely that boy Juice's unfortunate misinput. Yeah, okay. Over-reliable.
Yeah, over-reliable there. So yeah, I love that Coach responded in kind with a taunt. I don't know. Yeah, I'm sure Coach knows. Like, the taunt for Blue Mary is part of the game plan because it's a follow-up to like a grab or a follow-up attack. But because Coach is like, okay, you're gonna do that. I'm gonna throw a taunt in there as well.
So just going for the red blow, but this time the air red blow lands the grab in. That boy Juice all punished. Another throw. Slowly, we're taking our life back, forcing Coach to do something risky.
Okay.
And we're breaking.
Getting the
Give me that arm.
There it is. There we go.
One
okay,
more
this
tag.
Seems to be a good plan here. Just smother Coach. It's been working.
That boy Juice manages to basically have the coin land on heads 8 times in a row.
Yeah. Got that. Juice got that sling blade in the last round there. But Coach is like, okay, the fun stops here.
Nope. They did a taunt. Nerd. DP break. Off it, stand close.
Oh!
You really wanted to style them, but that boy Juice goes for the level 2 and one more taunt. Now we don't have any meters, so that boy Juice so close to the SPG. The red blow is ready. Coach, how are they gonna respond?
Nice dodge to counter that red blow.
Blow.
All right, Coach now on set point.
That boy Juice is turning into the most entertaining fighter, as I don't know what is going through Coach's mind. Is it like, okay, you got me, or is Coach sweating bullets like, they're reeds?
Yeah, right. Okay, cannot confirm that DP there, but Juice did not get as much mileage on the damage as he could have gotten. Nice, okay, there's a trade there on the slicer. There it is. Air super connects.
Give him the Cesaro.
Back disconnects. Big damage into the Super Shinobi Bachi. Not SPG just yet. Overhead connects.
We do have another level 1 on deck, and that's going to be spent. It shouldn't kill, but it's going to put that boy Juice on a bad spot. Oh, but still the SPG range, unable to grab off the crumble stun. So unfortunate, but we'll do it one more time. Are we gonna run it back for a third? No, that boy Juice backs it up. Coach has to respect it. This is pretty much fatal, and we remember that we are a filthy my Shoto, and we got projectiles.
We
got fans. That was the equivalent of Indiana Jones pulling out the gun.
Pulling out the blicky. Someone that's just doing swordplay here. But amazing, entertaining match there by Coach and that boy Juice. We can see here the replay. So yeah, Juice attempted with the Andy. It did not work out. We got the double red blow here. Well, Coach has been on top of it, and then Juice goes over to Blue Mary.
This is, I don't know what Juice was doing. Not Dominican mind games, not Colombian mind games. Some sort of chicanery was had on this train.
Exactly. And the funny business with Juice was starting to work, and then Cody's like, okay, relax there, buddy. And he got the Coach the 3-0 here over that boy Juice.
I mean,
my wife
has a phrase: if you're not gonna win, you might as well be entertaining. And
exactly.
Here's the thing: if we're gonna talk about it, people are gonna be talking about Breakout. They're gonna be talking about the amazing sets, but then they'll be like, "Yo, did you see that boy Juice's Blue Mary go? Hey, 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 hey." Hey.
And we need to hit home that it's part of the game plan, because there's a follow-up to the taunt, right? It's a taunt sway. It's just not just a taunt here. But yeah, okay, here we go. We are showing what the top 8 is looking like so far here. Scientific getting over on Ron Dunn to get to winners finals, but also Johnny getting over on Sun Turjita to get to winners finals. So that's going to be a great one right there. And then Killer Rooster and Jack getting over there against Killer Rooster, and Coach over that boy Juice. So it's now looking like Turjita versus Jack and Ron Dunn versus Coach.
Scientific Cough is definitely the one to watch. So is Johnny. I do wonder how Johnny is able. It will be both of those characters in the winner's side are highly aggressive and dictate the pace. Both of these players haven't had the opportunity to show off their defense skills. Instead, they're active offense. So this is literally unstoppable force and unstoppable force. Two trucks running into each other.
Oh, that potential power slap type game where they just run at each other and see who stands up.
Shout out to Jack Hager for getting a KO in his power slap debut.
Yeah, exactly. There we go.
You cannot pay me $1 million. You cannot pay me enough money to answer power slap. Dear God.
No, absolutely
God.
not. But yeah, so it looks like we're gonna get into our break. So do what you need to do. Go ahead and stretch your legs. Go ahead and go to use the restroom, grab a snack, grab a drink. We'll be back here for the rest of the top 8 for Breakout week number 46. So we will be BRB, and so we'll see you guys in a bit.
See you soon.
Find the hit, that should be enough to close it out. Del Tormenta for our first sweep, where Super Great is going to close it out. He can close it out, and he does it!
Forgot that was a bad bitch. Looked in the mirror, oh my God, I'm a bad bitch. Give me what I want, ooh yeah, I'm a savage. No, that's right, XYZ, I'ma have it. You know that's right. Hold up, wait a minute, here I go now. Hold up, wait a minute, here I go, wow. It's all over before you finish when I show out. Got him staring at me when I pull up, roll out. Yeah, hold up, wait a minute, yeah. Hold up, wait a minute, yeah. Hold up, wait a minute. When you see me coming through, wait a minute, hold up, wait, yeah. Hold up, wait a minute. I see me coming through, yeah. Wait a minute, yeah. Hold up, wait a minute. Bitch, I'm feeling brand new, cause I'm big business. I hate what they think about me, I don't care though. too busy getting money, getting pesos. Big business, bitch, I'm stacking up my Legos. If you ain't up on my level, then just say so. I'ma paint the town every color of the rainbow. She thought she could do it like me, but she can't though. Still a bad bitch in designer or in plain clothes. They love my husky ass voice, so they wanna throw me bankroll. Hold up, wait a minute, yeah. Hold up, wait a minute, yeah. Hold up, wait a minute. When you see me coming through, wait a minute, hold up, wait, yeah. Hold up, wait a minute. I see me coming through, yeah. Wait a minute, yeah. Hold up, wait a minute. Bitch, I'm feeling brand new, cause I'm big business.
I love when the good news coming in on a day-to-day. Already know what's happening, I don't gotta shake the egg. Big moves, big stepper in the right direction. The trip continues, every W's a psychedelic. Journey over accolades, divvy up the accolades and tell them boys to have a day. Give and take, and I love to give. Give and take, and I love to see the bros hitting milestones. Gon' get your shine on, brighter than an iPhone. Screen anybody tryna take a piece of pie home. Try a song, shape a stick or drop them like a pine cone. Conversations about the goals and the gold that I'm sitting on. All I hear is low ballin' digits if I listen to them. No need to counter if it's disrespect. Swam with shots on how to bite my way out fishing nets. Yeah, I see the light at the end. All the juice got me swinging for the fans. Always look the life through a different lens. Sevens every time I put that lever. I love when the good news coming in on a day-to-day. Already know what's happening, I don't gotta shake the egg. Big moves, big stepper in the right direction. The trip continues, every W's a psychedelic. Journey over accolades, divvy up the accolades and tell them boys to have a day. Give and take, and I love to give. And I love it.
No time, gotta go. Left out, I mean my song. Yeah, you know I keep you quiet like a sleep mode. You can keep on, but I got it now. I found my crowd now. I might just sleep, y'all can catch me when I leave out.
If I leave it, then I go. You just think it, but I know. Make it glow as I go. Cause yeah. If I leave it, then I go. You just think it, but I know. Make it glow as I go. Cause yeah. That's how I roll. Yeah. That's how I go. Yeah. That's how I roll. Yeah.
Down on the last interaction, and that will do it.
Robert very well find themselves with a victory, especially after that.
And we are back here for Breakout week number 46 for Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. We are currently at our top 8 here. So if you're just joining us, you're gonna get some great, amazing Fatal Fury action here with me, Nerd of the Bay, and Captain No Fun. Day one's over here. So we're gonna look at here at the top 8 as it's playing out right now.
Yeah, in the upper side, we see Scientific Coughs, Gato versus Johnny's Preacher. On the lower section, we have Sunturgita's, whatever
they pick.
Yeah, whatever they pick. Jack 22's Rock, Rondon's Rock, and Coach's Mai. So that Rock, however, be the special boy today.
Yeah, Rock is the chosen one today. But again, you can't. Well, you got to watch out for the Gato first of all, and then also, Terry's been on a tear so far with these these players going for Terry, other than like their normal main picks. So it can be anybody's game. It's deciding how the winner side is going to look like with Scientific Off and Johnny. But right now we're getting Turgida versus Jack Mai versus Brock Howard.
Okay. This is going to be a very interesting one. We do see Jack 22's propensity to jump backwards with the fireball, but Mai also can jump back and go with the dive in.
Yeah, exactly.
So both of these people can start offense from range 2, range 3, but Turgida is more of a grounded mind, and now they prove me wrong.
They go air to air.
They go air to air.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn it! Every time us commentators want to say something, players are, oh, I take offense to that. Let me go ahead and validate their opinion.
Exactly. So we got a little fun fact here. Coach and Jack 22, when we are on the top 8 side, have not won a breakout just yet. So this Jack 22 is trying to get their first dub here. So is Coach as well. So we'll see how they fare out against the veterans that have been returning every single week to practice. So let's see how this is going to pull out right now. Hunter Gita getting the confirm in, putting damage on the SVG. Has level 1 super ready, but knowing it's not going to be the kill, the rev blow is going to connect there by Jack 22.
Knowing's only half the battle, and here comes Jack 22. Now, if you remember, Jack 22 at this range fell into some trouble because we see some rising tackles, but we're definitely going to see the SV armor rev blow take the sky, and that's exactly going to be it for one more hit. And I don't know how to feel about that use of the level 1.
I mean, get the round, right?
You got to get the round, but also you had knockdown. You were so close.
But also Turgida had rev blow 2s and also I believe also super. So like I mean I would have just used it and get the super back on the next round. But here we go. Jack 22 has 1 round on the board right now. Turgida getting the confirm in with the fans. Here we go. Justin, follow up. Look at his offense pressure right now.
Especially how we were using the fan as a full screen Oki, and that's going to force Sergeant Gita. Oh no, missed time command grab. That meant to be Oki, but instead they're going to get a hit with Kyle Backfist. And here comes Sun Gita, falling victim to the rev blow. And Jack 22 looking for some kind of opening. We go for the air fireball. One more time to chase. Jack 22.
Air to air.
Yeah, air to air. Quite the scare.
Okay, Shifuken trying to catch Turgida. Trying to catch Turgida, but the neutral jump is going to hit Jack there. Turgida also have a round here. They are fighting for this one.
Sun Gita was fighting at a distance where a neutral jump was pretty much safe. He wouldn't have died in that situation. And here comes Sun Gita. Combos coming in, flips the legs. Here comes Jack 22. Nice side switch, but oh no, there's the standing C, but no real follow through.
Yet, okay. But great buttons by Mai here, just standing, be there, just to cover distance, or just having that footsie distance right there. Gonna get hit with the Shibuken here. Jack 22 trying to find, waiting for their confirming to get some big damage in there. But Vegeta on their case, continue on with the fan into the overheat. Now gonna try to get that guard broken.
No, but Jack 22 wants to get out with the hard edge. There's 2 standing lights, goes for the counter. I think that was another misinput, and that's Turgita's time to dial up the heat and clench this big damage. And now we still got one more hit. We're gonna go for that sky, but Sun Turgita, it totally hit. The hidden gear, the intention's not so hidden. By God, she was burnt in half.
Oh my gosh! Look, you saw that damage. And once again, players that like looking like they're about to lock in and close in the round. Jack 22 knows when to just use that wake up option. He's been working with the rev blow. It worked with this hidden gear, and now Jack is up 1 over Turgida.
There's something to be said about wanting to cinch the round. That's when you get more predictable. And Jack 22's understand, like, hey, this is when they're going to throw their big moves. So I'm going to do options that allow me to get victory, or at least stave off defeat for another interaction.
Exactly there. All right, now the jab confirms over the Shinobi Bachi here, but the jump in by Turgida, but nothing much out of that. Trying to find like a good wall punish or a counter hit him, but Jack 22 getting the counter sweep here. Follow OTG.
Center Vegeta. And later towards the SPG range, just defend. This should be pretty good on the knockdown. Not quite the kill. We still have one more interaction for us to go. We're going to go ahead and mix it up. Are we in the blender? We're making a cake. We're mixing it up. Making it. Let's see. Shake and bake. Shake you up. Shake you down. Burn you up to a crisp.
Exactly. You don't get fire fans in this game, but you're going to get the round here with that Ignition Super.
Easy bake.
Get ready. Fight.
There we go. Okay. So Vegeta found her way in. Back fist did not hit, but Jack not to face.
Just one more time, you know Jack wants to stay outside of that standing C range, but flip the leg and Center Vegeta should get the knockdown. Use the DP a little bit. And yo, just meaty jab. Because we know that Jack 22 loves to wake up jab.
Once again, that mind pressure of the close C definitely get some rev gauge damage in there, but the light confirm into the hitting gear just to get some space, just to get a little bit of pause and timing out and getting rid of the current rev gauge. But that back fist connected.
Yeah, because you see that Jack went a little bit fancy with the hard edge to space out the rev blow, but just because of the distance it might have threatened with the standing C, the far C, it was not. It was a good call, it's just not the right distance.
Yeah, I would have like ran up or do a command run, right? Just to see what the wake up option would look like. But okay, here we go. Vegeta has one now on the board, so now 1-1 in the first 3 on top 8.
Oh man, big damage. There's that standing jab right there. 22. And the Raging Storm. Of course, a little bit more damage on the board.
Nice. Okay, wall jump to get out of that rev blow range and use the break on the overhead to go command grab. Great mix-up situation there by Jack 22. Yeah, rev blow going for all of that.
However, now Center Vegeta has the rev blow. This is going to be a battle of rev blows, and it's going to be Center Vegeta that's going to blow Jack 22 away. And just a little bit of that DP, make sure that we find the mark. And now, finally, slight lead on Center Vegeta. 1 game, 1 round.
Dang, all it took was a missed rising tackle, and Vegeta took advantage of that to get that round. But here we go. Jack 22 getting offense going. Decided to stop it right there. Okay. Vegeta with the DP, and now it has Jack 22 on opening.
This is the time when we see my shine and so much. We have level 1, so we can't really do much. Maybe the grab, maybe the super, but I don't know. We're gonna have to be able to stand up and play before we even get to use one of these options.
Yeah, exactly. And it's not looking good for Jack 22 right now because we got to deal with all this. The guard about to be, it was about to be broken, but got saved by the gauge here. Then go for the side switch. Now
and there goes that Pele kick, man. Ronaldo's not in this top 8, but we're definitely seeing some soccer normal. Center Vegeta 2-1 loses quarterfinal. Remember, first to 3 situation, but we're fighting for their tournament life. There's a whopping $205 in the pot. So it is definitely going to be a good payday for one of these players.
Absolutely. Okay, Shinobubachi connected, homing on the roll there, but did not work out into Vegeta's favor. Jack 22 attempted with the Shukiken rev art there, but the shallow jump, the hop into the rush combo. Once again,
hard edge and the jump back. That's going to be one of Jack 22's. They're not so interested in getting the knockdown and run up in your face. They want to get up in your face, jump back, and just allow themselves that pressure, that raw power. That's something. Overheat damage. Jack 22 is going to hold this. There's the guard break.
And now, okay, Vegeta, yeah, that rev gauge is going down here. So the great usage of the guard break and the close C connecting has level 2 super now.
Oh my! Wow, just a little bit. I thought it was going to be one more hit. I really did.
Get ready.
Great usage of the dive instead of a super. Did not use the meter there. Great awareness by Vegeta.
Even on the cross up, Jack 22 while victim and Son Vegeta definitely picking up their momentum.
Exactly.
All short hops and Son Vegeta still looking so healthy. That's all green, and we're even gonna block that red blow, but not the jumping C.
Oh, this is bad. This is bad here. Okay. You got the block in there. Vegeta gonna take advantage of that. But air launching into another ignition super to swag it out there. Son Vegeta 3-1.
Yeah, it really looked like Jack 22's lead, but Son Vegeta, each round their offense was piling up. It was getting more layered. It was getting more. It was getting harder to deal with, and that's going to be the end of Jack 22's rock. But not the only rock in the tournament. We still have Rondon, but we still have this Mai, and let's see what's happened in this previous game.
Yeah, great run there by Jack here, but yeah, it's Vegeta. Just a veteran in these breakout brackets, and yeah, you're just seeing the reason why they've been playing here and been winning as well here. But yeah, so there was a miss DPs here and there, and going up against someone like Vegeta is going to capitalize on that definitely, and you can see it right here with the replays. Again, that close Mai C is just a disgusting weapon for Mai.
It was, because one thing about those fans is you could get mid-screen pressure, but the fan locks you down. That's what projectiles do. They manipulate your opponent. Everybody thinks that a fireball's job is to do damage. No! A fireball's job is to make your opponent jump or keep your opponent standing still. And that's what Vegeta was doing with their fireball Oki.
Yeah, definitely. And once again, that Mai loop of close C to break and practically do it again. Again, doing damage whether it's going to hit or doing damage on the rev gauge. Like, it's either or, and it's going to be Vegeta winning that no matter what. So yeah, great stuff there. But here we go. We got our next matchup here. It's a replay of the last set here. We got Rondon with the Rock, Coach with the Mai here, but Coach can go someone else as well too at the same time, so we'll see. But yeah, we're gonna have the Rock versus Mai once again. So we'll see the difference between Vegeta and Jack versus Rondon and Coach.
Yeah, Rondon, what I've noticed is, if you remember, Jack doesn't normally like to do up close pressure. He'll jump back, air fireball, see how things shake out. Meanwhile, Rondon will go ahead and use the command run. That's the thing. Rondon's use of the command run is something that is going to be scary, and that is part of their kit that they use regularly. Yeah,
definitely. So let's see how this is going to play out here with Rondon and Coach.
Round one.
Coach, continuing on. Also, the other person that has not yet won a breakout, and they're trying to make it their first win here. Here we go.
Big opening, but we expect a lot of gauge for that. We're already overheating, and that's going to be one thing that we want to not get guard broken. But hey, if you keep landing your hits, guard breaking ain't a problem.
Exactly. And again, using that command. Normal. There it is. The anti-rev blow there. When you see it coming and you're a Rock, you can press some buttons before you hit that counter, and it's going to definitely win in your favor.
With pedal legs, here comes Coach. Hard edge, fireball, and the pickup. That's some big offense, and I think that's one of the reasons why Rondon is using the super to take 10% off that rep.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, Coach trying to get some damage going, gets the cross up, but nothing else to follow up on there. Attempted at the dive, but Rondon was ready for it. Gets a light confirmed into the ignition super. The nice jump in, but nothing else beyond that.
Rondon's waiting for something. Remember, Coach is at the FTB range, and big super can happen. But you know what? If you're not going to do anything, you got to be careful for that command grab. One more hit from Rondon is going to take that first game. Coach has to be careful. Pretty big hit, nothing really out of it.
Ooh. Blow 2 able to crumple into the like confirm. Hitting gear there. Definitely not going to kill, but gonna give some space, health, some time to think of what the next mix is gonna look like.
No, Coach is looking at that beautiful 94% overheat gauge, forcing Rondon to cool it down. Double fireball, one more knockdown. Coach can get it. One more throw. There is daylight getting a little bit of that gauge, and there's the overhead of the just defend. So close, so far.
Oh, the small hop. That's what's gonna give it the key there. I was waiting for like the counter from Rondon, but it was the small hop light to be able to close that first set out.
What a tense nail biter that hitting gear really changed the color of the match. So Rondon managed to sail on through it, paint a new picture of their victory, and now going to see what Coach has in store, but yes,
yeah, the wild punish there to confirm, get some great damage in there. So here we go, Rondon continuing on. And Shibuken for the pressure, added pressure, but now is doing some damage on that red gauge here.
Good pick of off for that combo. Rondon finds the tracking jab, finds the standing D and clashes in the super. I love it. Do your damage now.
Ooh, counter hit on the right attack of break to follow up and the round. Rondon.
Round 2.
Just constant offense, constant pressure. We're not even holding on the super. The moment we get some sort of combo down, we're getting that super in because we want as much damage as quickly as possible.
A rush combo into the overhead and goes follow up with the ref arch. Floating Coach with the SVG overhead connect. Okay. Not looking good.
This is all Rondon. Super Texas Rock. Are we going to see the command grab? No. Standing jab. Then the command grab swipes it in the air. Not on Tinder, but we definitely swipe Mai out of that. That's going to be 2-0. Rondon looking so strong.
I mean, that's Auntie Mai. We're not having an Alex situation here in Fatal Fury City of the Wolves.
Get ready. Fight.
Standing deep, finds a hit. Rondon going ahead and keep the pressure, forcing Coach to use some sort of fireball option. Runs up, aggressive option, cross up, and not quite. Here comes the hard edge, and this is going to be really bad. Coach stuck in the corner, and that allows Rondon to continue this pressure, waiting for some sort of wake-up option.
Exactly. Okay, nice confirmed by Coach. Gets the counter hit, waiting to see what Rondon is going to do on the wake-up. Keeping it patient there, gets the wild punish again. Like he goes into the initial super and almost gonna get the round here. Wait to see what Rondon was gonna do. Gonna get thrown here and Coach with one round.
Get ready.
All right, good use of the back throw from Coach. Stops the run here. Rondon doing a little bit of specials, doing a little bit too much already. We're at 55 at the 55.
All right, dude, that standing far aim with Mai is like your auntie hitting you with the fan, like you got in trouble there.
Yeah, you reach for the cookies or something.
Exactly. All right, here we go.
I got it. It's the slap you get when you reach for the food before they say
exactly, there you go. Heavy confirmed into another heavy D into the ignition super, and Rondon gets on the board with actually almost a set point here.
I was about to say that's a little bit. They're not just on the board, nerd. They're controlling the board. Coach needs to take. This is basically set point versus survival point. And Coach, great use of the guard cancel. Get some sort of counter pressure in. But now, Coach, 42%. Here comes Rondon. Big fireball. Go. That's that neutral jump from Coach.
Ooh, okay. Breaking the offense there. Gets the throw in there. Gets the damage on the SPG. Almost out of there. With Rondon was in the middle SPG. But now is on overheat. See what Coach is gonna do. Try to break the guard here. But Rondon is just gonna move around. If you can't hit, it can't block, then that guard gauge is not gonna break.
There's that level 1 super just to take a little bit more pressure. We're at 10% air, taking down Coach. Their chances of staying alive are taking down as well. Coach still 2 meter. Oh no, but there's Rondon with the hard edge. We do have the level 1. We should be able to close this out if we don't mess up this combo. Oh my god, I did it! I'm so sorry, Rondon.
Wall jump there, but you're gonna get sniped out with a Shifuken. Rondon is telling coach you are done here on your bracket run and gonna move on the bracket.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. That looked like a sure thing, but the only thing that is sure is when you win and the bar depletes. But literally, I looked at Rondon's combo and went, oh, never mind. Let's go to the replay.
We go to the replay. Maybe we'll see it there once again. The anti rev blow there with the counter, but yeah, Rondon was he was playing all the ranges, right? Far range with the Shifukens, and then closing in with the run, and if it got a little bit too hairy, the counter was there, and also the command grab usage as well.
And still though, coach had a really good offense, and especially when they were able to get their Oki pressure started. But no, Rondon just managed to just hit harder, hit faster, and just did not care about holding on to meter.
Exactly. You saw that literal like wild punish, like standing D, and ran up and did another D confirm into super. Like, damn, that is some damage right there.
Exactly.
By Rondon.
But, you know, I think what happened was we were let at that game-winning move, and I said, "Your combo will rock."
No, not the curse. Not the curse, man. Jeez.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
make sure.
happened.
Speaking of which, make sure everybody click the Matcherino link and give your human monies. Your human monies. Just one click and you can add 25 cents. I don't even need my jar. Welcome to Breakout Housing.
Yeah, right. Breakout Housing here with the codes. Please be sure to claim those codes and get these players paid out. But yeah, no, great Fatal Fury action here. And up next, we're gonna get a banger of a match with Scientificov and versus Johnny here, winners finals. We'll see how this is gonna play out. Once again, it's Gato, and we're seeing the Preacher. So it's a battle of the damage right here.
It is a battle of damage, and both of these characters don't have a run.
No, they don't. They have a dash. But it's so, man. So Preacher has the fireball, a semi fireball.
You got called out.
I saw it. I saw Toma there. Preacher has that semi fireball with the hurricane, right? But they both had the dash jump to be able to get in. Scientificov with that standing C on the wild punish. If he gets that, then it's curtains there. It's the damage is going to be insane. But at the same time, Johnny with also a standing C, a stubby standing C there. It looks like a jab, but it's like a haymaker at the same time, because it's a. Yeah, man, it's just bad too. So
it is.
It's a standing C there, standing C battle.
It is. So we know that Scientificov's ability to do air combos and convert into big damage is out there. However, Johnny's ability to take any stray hit and take you to the corner is also something that is to be contested.
Exactly, and it is a battle like who's gonna put who in the corner first. So we'll find out how this is gonna turn out here. I'm very, very interested to see how this is gonna go. We're at the zoo this time.
Get ready.
Look, Crazy's saying that they need a Captain No Fun backflip to entertain the pod. Okay, I know we're talking wrestling, but I ain't doing some iShow speech.
All right.
This is what we talked about, nerd. That one record is already being Scientificov. Forcing them to just move out. That's some Mark of the Wolves Gato right there.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, okay, yeah, they're trying to get their heavies in there to get the damage going, and Johnny's getting some neutral stuff going as well.
Double Rekka.
Okay, throw the
Double throw.
All right, Scientificov keep putting Johnny into the corner, but Johnny not. There goes the command grab right there in the back space.
Really bad for Johnny. Here comes the up kicks. But the jump back that's going to allow Johnny to clinch this in. And I know them when you use the Rekka. Picks it up. One more. Just to make sure. Might be unbreakable, but you will have a weakness.
It had to be red line just to close out that round. It's expensive, but you closed out the round. But again, you're going up against Scientificov too at the same time. So we'll see if this is going to bite you back.
Yeah, but you know what else is expensive? Losing a $216 pot. And why did I sound like Uncle from Jackie Chan? $216 pot!
Alright, but right now, Johnny. Oh man, Johnny neutral jump here. And that Rekka. Level 1 ignition super here. Not going to be the kill just yet. Waiting for the first. Johnny definitely capitalizing on the neutral jumps here because he knows Scientificov is going to move forward, whether it's going to be like the command, like a hop kick, or like just moving forward on a button.
It was, and not to mention Scientificov was the one who needed to move. Johnny could have just sat there and twiddled their thumbs because of the life lead.
Yeah.
Every time you have a significant life lead against your opponent, you force them. Usually in a fighting game, you don't want to be acting first. You just want to see what they do and then punish.
Exactly. And right now, Johnny's doing just that to see where Scientificov is gonna like end up on traveling wise. But Scientificov, once again, you don't need like many touches to make up the damage like so.
That's the possibility that pumps up the damage. A great twist, and here comes the guard reversal for the knockdown. That means Johnny has spent all that rev gauge for nothing because Scientificov combos in the fatal range. And Johnny went for the rev blow, but nothing.
Okay, they're both on overheat, so it's about even. But my Scientificov is gonna break the guard. Look, that break pressure with Gato and Scientificov, man.
Get ready.
Again, disgusting.
There comes the charge. That's where Scientificov wants, but still Johnny is able to interrupt the strings. So we're gonna get the knockdown. Here's the throw. Johnny holding on to the rev guard, mixing it up. Seeing as Scientificov will press, they take to the skies, and here's that back throw.
Yeah, the double lights there in the air to air, and the side switch just mixes up Johnny. And there we go. But Scientificov plays in a way that smothers you. Again, so that where the offense is so much you can't do anything. Johnny kind of plays the same way as well, but just has more direct movement. So far with the recheck, but that's not going to seem to matter because Scientificov is going to get this one off the board here, 1-1.
And this is going to be winners finals. Remember, guaranteed top 3, but whoever takes this is going to be in the top 2 grand finals on the winner's side. That's what we want. And Scientificov ties it up 1-1, bringing us to the first 2 situation. It is anybody's game, and this is one of the very few times where I can say that because these people have been going back and forth so aggressive.
Exactly. It's going to be okay. All right, Johnny. Got the damage first here, putting Rekka into the corner. Nice jump in. Again, rush combo. Johnny's been using those rush combos in there to just get some follow-up damage. Nice comp as well.
And a little bit of that gauge just to keep the combo going. Hard knockdown, holds the rev gauge, but too close because Johnny understands. Johnny didn't anticipate it well, but they're definitely going to anticipate this round. Uppercut takes it to the sky.
Yeah, the jump back connected, and then that's all Johnny wrote there for that one round. Nice shading there by Scientificov, but Johnny continuing on here.
Combo right there. Scientificov should take Johnny close to send to level 1 for the ignition super. Right in that safe jump situation, but still, JD, no McDonough needed.
Yeah, Johnny was trying to JD at every single action Scientificov was trying to go for, but the overheads hit and get some damage into the SPG. Scientificov continuing on with the offense, and with this pressure, building up that rev gauge.
Johnny went for the slower overhead pressure to try to see if they could catch Scientificov sleeping, but no. Scientificov was awake at the wheel. Crouching jab will give that round, and we are tied up once again.
Get ready. Fight.
We're definitely finding out these sets here. 1-1 on this current set. Nice wild punish by Scientific off. Here we go.
Skies one more time. Johnny is on deck for so much damage. Scientific Hop in the meter. We'll see how Johnny. Oh, Johnny got caught down back in. We should. I think we're gonna see another super soon.
Exactly, as you said right there, another super. But here we go. This is that last touch sequence, and this is the Scientific off. But Johnny getting small off. Rekka. He got hit here already, but no, he's not gonna go spend it here. He's gonna go level ignition super first.
That was a good call out from Johnny. Because we couldn't get the kill, might as well hold on to the super. Because we do use our super to turn down the rev game, as we're going to see right here. Even though we'll use the super, it won't kill. That's going to force Scientific Hop to do some sort of risky action. And we went for the toes, big and meaty, and Johnny scores big, 2-1.
They are finding it out here, but yeah, great usage on like the sway of Creature into the low. Yeah, Scientific Hop wasn't expecting the low. Usually sways tend to go overhead, but yeah, that low is available, and Johnny definitely used that in the key timing there. Get over Scientific Hop.
Big wild punch from Scientific Hop. The only thing that will save Johnny's health bar is the fact that we don't have a super on deck.
Gonna just dash up right in front of your face and just hits close C with his damage with the DP up kicks. I confirm.
Heck yeah, here comes Scientific Hop at already. This is going to be the fatal move. Here comes the first round. Scientific Hop 1 round away from tying it up. John not looking to tie it up. Johnny looking to pull ahead into the grand final. Remember, $216 in the pot. 100 away from being a beer-drinking, ass-kicking Texan.
There we go. Oh, committed to the DP without a break. But he got a little bit of damage, but not as much as what Scientific Hop would like. But they're back neutral. They're looking for that C. They're looking for that C for a wild punish.
Both of them there. There's that wild punish that we were talking about. And Scientific Hop, the offense is so strong. Now we use the command grab, and that's all she wrote. I'm not going to curse this Danhausen style, but I'll definitely be cursing up a storm if I drop that round. But nope, Scientific Hop ties it up 2 for 2. Such a great showing from last week's winner.
They've been back and forth here. And we're down to the final set. Who's going to move on to grand finals? Either Scientific Hop or Johnny. They're both at 2-2.
Both of them back away. Now we can see Johnny using the fireball. Just like an annoying pull. Preach's fireball, not exactly something to win with the zoning round, but definitely an annoyance that you have to consider. But you know what's not annoying? Throwing a big combo like this.
Exactly, getting a button confirmed there. Once again, holding on the roll right there. Nice JDs to just get a smidge of health back. Air to air into the overhead connects. Get the knockdown.
One more throw from Scientific Hop. The pressure is all too much. Johnny has been crumbling their offense. They're crumbling right before their eyes. Scientific Hop gets stronger each
There we go. Level 1 super to end that, and now Scientific Hop on set point.
Get ready.
We are 1 round away from being in the grand finals winner position. Super privileged, but not as privileged as that standing C right there. And do some good damage from Johnny. He's spending the super. Johnny don't want to hold that. Johnny want to be good. Johnny want to be quick. But still, Scientific Hop hit him with the candlestick.
Exactly. Get gusto punch there. Continue on with the up kicks. Holding on the roll once again, but is now in Johnny's favor with the Rekka. Johnny has that level 1 super ready and does so, taking out the S out of SG, but the back throw connects.
Still, Scientific Hop has the pressure to farm, even farming RC. Oh, that was a whip punish situation that Johnny wasn't ready for, but we're definitely ready for that short hop D. And Johnny also at final round, final game, final round, winners finals. Could you ask for more?
Man, Johnny getting that neutral jump there. Once again, Johnny used those neutral jumps when Scientific was just moving too much forward here, but the small hop right here next with Johnny. Gonna continue on. Level 1 super is on the board there. Gonna definitely use it. Some added damage. And baits out the DP. This is gonna hurt here, but final SPG is gonna like soften that blow just a little bit, but you have no super to close it out. Red blow.
Johnny has so much life on deck. Scientific Cop chances of staying in the winner's side is drastic go down. Here comes the up kicks. Oh my god, the jumping D. That has been the button. The jumping D handing Scientific Cop the D in defeat allows Johnny to move on to winner's side grand final.
Putting Scientific Cop into losers finals here. Johnny gonna move on grand finals and see how the rest of the loser side is gonna play out. But congratulations, Johnny, to moving on to the grand finals and putting Scientific Cop, someone that has been winning these breakout tournaments, into losers. But I know Scientific Cop is going to want to run that back though,
especially when we have $216 in the pot. Heck yeah. But look, this is the thing about Johnny's damage. Johnny's damage is all reliable, simple, and consistent. That's the thing. A lot of these rounds that we've been seeing quintessential drops from our players. Meanwhile, Johnny has been mid-card workhorse champion.
Exactly. And a lot of these replays has been Scientific on, putting the damage here and closing rounds out. But again, neutral jump has been the key thing here. Neutral jump D at key moments, and it was able to have Johnny take the set with these two players here. But once again, Scientific again not gonna be too phased on being on the losing side. Just gonna reassess and just adjust and wanting to get their run back, and we'll see how that goes. But we still got other players that wants to get to that grand final stage as well.
And it's going to be quite the matchup. Scientific Cop moved on to the lower section. Now remember, Scientific Cop not only was last week's winner, but has been the definitive winner of Breakout. And already we're going to see Rondon versus Sun Terje, Rock versus Mai one more time, but this is going to be the definitive one. Let's see how this goes.
Let's see. All right, run up. Rondon has been using the runs like you've been mentioning. No fun. But yeah, Vegeta has the mobility to move around and avoid those shurikens. And it's going to get some great damage here. And also setup here, but the rising tackle, again, Honda with the red blow.
So much damage. Interrupts the chain just to get throw Rondon in a bad part of town, stuck in the corner, fully overheated. And that's going to let Rondon to force themselves to stay on the offense just so we don't get guard broken, but that's not going to matter because that jumping C broke us.
Exactly. All right, here we go.
Get ready.
Vegeta continuing on, getting the round win. Honda starting out the gate with the run if he can. And that close C connects. Good damage into the level 1. Gonna be botching super, putting Rondon into SPG.
Now we use the fireballs for the run. Man, boom shakalaka all the way from downtown. And of course we're going to use the hidden gear. And that's something that Rondon has been doing with great success this entire tournament. Hidden gear in combo, hidden gear is reversal. They want to win this badly.
Exactly. Okay, nice. Just walk back into the throw again and set up the overhead into command grab. And then I got Rondon on the board with the round.
Flashback, here goes Rondon using that jumping C, quite the amazing buttons for Rock. And to do the fireballs, but at this range, Rock will win the projectile, but a DP will win in that exchange.
Yeah, fireballs win over fans apparently in these last two sequences here. Vegeta not too phased, gonna get the DP right there and see what air is gonna look like.
You see the dive, off of the dive back. Okay, rising tackle with the run up, greedy jab, and the over-reliable red blow from Rock.
Hey, Rondon, just look at that, just continuing pressure, gets the cross up, and the low connects with that run command.
Oh man, guard reversal level 2. Great use, but that was scale. The Sancho Vegeta will need to work a little bit harder to get this round, and they definitely will. Off of the dive.
0 frame into Red Line Super, and yeah, no, that was needed. It needed to get that set win there by Vegeta. But man, yeah, they're going back.
Yeah, guard reversal is definitely a really interesting aspect of the defense. The ability to input a super from just then, allowing yourself to pretty much land anything.
All right, counter hit right there by Vegeta, but the Red Blow is going to connect. And once again, no, you want to get something going? No, absolutely not. You can get Red Blow twice.
Big damage in, good one for Rondon. Still Rondon holding on the front. Sancho Vegeta uses the DP to manage to be able to do something.
Okay, Vegeta using those, using neutral jump there to avoid those double red weekends. But not gonna avoid this here.
Nope. He ranged up to go for the hard edge. Still, Rondon stopped in his tracks. Sancho Vegeta 1 hit away from death. Rondon looking to sign the contract, put the sign on the dotted line. Being a little bit patient, making sure that we have the virtue practice. No confirm, but we definitely get the command grab. A little bit tricky, a little bit complicated, but still gets the job done.
Yeah, no, he's getting that run sway. Just go for the side switch and gets the command grab. Rondon is definitely doing that work here against Vegeta. Once again, Red Blow is in use, but it's not going to connect this time. Vegeta on the offense, putting Rondon into near overheat, but the gauge is now going down.
We have the corner. Sancho Vegeta can go ahead and use their hands. Good amount of damage. Using the level 1 to take it down by 10%. Still got 100%.
Raiders are connecting. Okay, health is left to be desired, but Vegeta with the wake up DP. Attempted at the run jump, but Vegeta was ready for that.
Totally, and that's one of the things you gotta be careful. You're not just eating an anti-air. You're eating an anti-air combo because of the break system. You are serving up yourself on a platter. You better make sure you're okay to risk it. Now Sancho Vegeta is looking for the biscuit, takes it to the corner. There's the break off the knockdown. Up back for the dive from Meaty, but no, the hard edge allows Rondon to take momentum, especially with that overhead.
Exactly. Okay, attempted with the overhead and putting pressure or putting damage on the rev gauge there. To make sure that Vegeta does not go on overheat, but made it out the Raging Storm. It's going to be big damage here, putting Rondon out of SPG with an empty jump low. He can't close it out.
Sancho Vegeta spends the super right now. They are at 2-0. Rondon's effective offense has been serving them very well, but Sancho Vegeta, once they get started, it's hard to stop them.
Exactly, especially with once again the close-up C that follows up with what comes after that. But it looks like we're gonna get a character change here, and with Vegeta. No, with Rondon, it was just more of a break.
Need to take our break from Breakout, especially where this is the kind of set that's running it away from you. And whoa, hey Vegeta, you can't.
No, it was just timed out.
Okay, all right. Because I saw the hotel room, I was like, no. You imagine how bull chicanery would be if you're the winner. You could switch characters.
You're right. Exactly. As long as you win, I guess. But Vegeta is up 2. Rondon needs to get something going to get on the board here. And Vegeta has been on top of it with that fan pressure and offense pressure with the close C.
And Rondon not being able to use the air fireball as much as they want to. In this battle in the close range, the hard edge right up. Went for the shimmy, but got caught by the crouching jab. Now Sancho Vegeta doing a shimmy of their own.
Attempted a side switch, but got hit with the fans here. Vegeta is on top of it, like I said, putting Rondon into overheat. The damage in the guard cage, but the knockdown instead. Let's see if we can get the guard broken.
Jump back seat forces to use the raging storm to get some rebound happening. Sandra Gita on the back foot. And Rondon, so much momentum. Catches it with the air fireball, and that is all she wrote.
I like the idea of the wall jump and attempting to get over the Shippukens, but maybe the dive would have worked better instead. But at the same time, you think of dive trajectory, and with that, you can still get hit by the fireballs as well. So, tough choice there.
The one thing tough is Ron having to hold on to this tough pressure. Here comes the first throw, fireball to maintain our pressure. But the command grab gets the side stick still will follow.
Nice reactionary DP there to stop any sort of pressure. Nice dash up as well. And now Sensor Jita set point, so they'll be able to move on to Losers Finals here.
Get ready.
Sandra Gita is making short work of Rondon. Rondon has been our last rock power. Highly reliable, highly flexible. Reliability and flexibility don't matter when Sandra Gita is landing.
All right. Oh, and now countered the rev blow themselves here with the DP and super getting Rondon out of SPG once again. Now you can get hit with the blender mix with that throw. Nothing like it.
And Rondon fights back. We're going to spend it all. We don't want to keep anything in the tank. Spend it like it's no tomorrow. You only live once in your tournament. And you can see right there, Rondon, 2 supers, back-to-back combos. But we're going to make sure we do the pressure back-to-back. But the wall jump, the over-level wall jump allows Sandra Gita to eliminate Rondon. The last gasp, but their last bit of offense. And that'll be the last we see of Rondon.
Great stuff there by Turgito, as always. But that last sequence could have had Rondon survive another round at the very least with the mix-up that he was going for, right? He did run-up, jab, throw. And if the last thing that Rondon did would have connected, then he would have survived another round. But that was not the case. Turgito moves on here. We see in the replays. Great stuff here by Rondon. Turgito, again, just a monster with the Mai pressure.
The pressure with Mai, what they do with Mai is something that needs to be studied, and it's one of the reasons why the Mai is the most played character Breakout this month.
Don't matter the game, too. Don't matter if it's Street Fighter, don't matter.
Don't matter. When DOA comes back, right, Mai's there too.
Mai's gonna be there. But great stuff once again. That wall jump just came in clutch. It got the change of direction to hit into the dive, and that punches Sandra Gita's ticket into Losers Finals there.
Losers Finals versus our top Breakout winner. Sandra Gita definitely going to be the underdog in this match. Look at this card one more time. And Scientific Cough at 3-0, finding themselves extremely dominant, but they had one run-in with a Preacher Johnny, and now Johnny's going to be standing in the upper bracket. Meanwhile, Nerd, why don't you go ahead and tell everyone about the second half?
Yeah, the second half right now, Sandra Gita will be able to close it out on Rondon 3-0, but now it is the run back of last week's grand finals here, Scientific Cough versus Sandra Gita. So Sandra Gita won week number 45. Right, and Scientific Off was in second. So Scientific Off trying to get some retribution here and redemption from the last week of Breakouts. So let's see what the game plan is from the last week compared to this week here. So we are getting a grand finals run back here on the losers final side, and whoever wins that is going to go up against Johnny.
Johnny's Preacher. Remember, Johnny's Preacher has been winning this whole set with neutral jump, short jump T, jumping D with the Preacher.
Yeah.
Seems like any time Johnny is on the back foot, be it on offense or even corner pressure, the jumping D finds a way to get the hit, and because of Preacher's Rekka, we're already in the middle of the screen.
Exactly. We're going on break? Oh, we're going to take a break. Okay. Before we get into that losers final match, we're going to go ahead and take a short break here. So be right back. Do what you got to do. We'll be right here. And to close out the top 8 of Fatal Fury.
Heck yeah. Excited for it.
Find the hit, that should be enough to close it out. Delta Mente for our first sweep, where Super Greatness is going to close it out. He can close it out, and he does it!
Nobody's safe. Nobody's safe. Nobody's safe. Soon as we step out the cage, we raising all of the stakes. Make no mistake, either you stay in your place or we putting you on a plate. Look at our face, we put the fear in the dirt. We had to struggle for change, pick up the pace. We put in infinite work, that's why we stay getting paid. Y'all running late, we moving on to the next. You still been stuck in a phase, there's no debate. We draw the line in the sand, we say it straight to your face. They underrate, so we put the team on our back. We took the city to state, what it's gonna take. Another S on our chest, another beat in the grave. We innovate, we always switching it up. They can't predict what we say. Come out the cave, they see the blood on our shirt. They see the teeth in the fangs. They watching tape, still trying to figure us out. They think we came here to play. They sending snakes, they trying to give us a curse. They want us taking the bait, but that's okay. We keep on dodging the bull. We keep on saying Olay, blocking the way, thinking we flipping reverse, but we keep rushing the gate, stopping the rain. We know they sit on the throne. It's looking easy to take. We not afraid. We put the fear in their bones. Ain't no more running away. They tryna trace, they tryna follow our steps. They tryna copy the wave. Boy, that's so lame. That's why they keep getting curved. You gotta stay in your lane. They wanna claim that we not giving them work. Like this is minimum wage. Boy, you crazy. Why you keep feeding the beast? Now that you open the cage, nobody's safe. Nobody's safe. Tell them don't start. Nobody's safe. If you come in, please don't drop your guard. Nobody's safe. If you come, you're messing with a star. For my folks, for my mama and my pops. I don't care if you the cops, anybody could get boxed. If you aim it for my head, then you better take your shot. If you miss, then this fist gon' be cleansing your clock. I don't care if you the press or the feds or an op. If I stretch out these hands, then prepare to get robbed. If your friends said that you had a chance, understand that they probably was meant for your friends. They my fans. Jumped in the ring and I started swinging. Came from the jungles of drunken demons, fighting them off in the Coliseum. Studied and learned how to target weakness. That's why your team will do better beefing with someone else who was probably vegan. Touch me and lose every single finger. Touch me and watch how I turn the scene. Massacre as soon as you have the nerve to try to step to me, I will snatch your turf. And matter of fact, scratch that, I will snatch your earth. You tried to breathe to see how the asthma works. We don't compete. I'm not in a class with earth. My boys are down the ball. If I say the word, the team is down the hall. If I call the third, I snap them. Best believe that a massacre. Nobody's safe. Tell them don't start. Nobody's safe. If you come in, please don't drop your guard. Nobody's safe. If you come, you're messing with a star.
Hey, what up, say?
Yeah, all my life I told them I would do this, now I done it. Even as a child they tell me that boy you're the Sunday. Now I seen them out, they ask me how the music coming. If I told them what I gross, I know they think it's so disgusting. Told them matter of fact, I said I'd rather not discuss it. Seem like every day I got another check that's coming. Training for a marathon, I'm building up the pace, but I ain't have to train for this shit. Always knew that I would run it. I came too far for a grown man to tell me how to get mine. How y'all still talking, I don't listen, I swear we never align. Y'all ain't never done it, still give advice, I don't take directions from the blind. Just stayed on my job while y'all unemployed, I told them go and apply. That's some real facts, but they won't listen, don't take opinions, y'all only give them. They crash on the road now, but I stay my line, I was always driven. Had to get it out, tunnel vision. Steph Curry, man, I'm never missing. Back in the day, I was in the office, now I'm getting paper like it's done to Mifflin. All my life I told them I would do this, now I done it. Even as a child they tell me that boy you're the Sunday. Now I see seen them out, they ask me how the music coming. If I told them what I gross, I know they think it's so disgusting. All my life I told them I would do this, now I done it. Even as a child, they tell me that boy of the Sunday. Now I seen them out, they ask me how the music coming. If I told them what I gross, I know they think it's so disgusting. Take it, I'm getting it back. And if they hit me, they gotta get taxed. I'm making hit after hit after hit, and I promise you, boy, every one of them slap. Hop on a verse and I body it quick. They never work, and it's why we don't mix. I don't got time for the fake, and I swear that I'll always say real, something they never did. Oh, they saying that I'm up next. I told them that I'm up now. Promise I came for the next. I'm needing honeys on hundreds, cause that's what I'm worth. Show me the finish, I'm getting it first. Show me the best and it's me and my worst. I need that money, I'm getting it now. I'm at the top, but I started way down. I told them hundreds of times that I'm really done waiting. I swear that I came for the crown. Oh, you should go ahead and write over. I was in a 4, leveled up to the Rover. Feeling like Blake, I'ma put him on a poster. I don't really play when it come to my checks. I've been in the gym, so you know I gotta flex. If I shoot a shot, then it's gonna be a wet dog. I'm coming for these meals, I ain't taking no less. Yeah, I ain't really taking no less. Now they tryna send me that text. I ain't hit them back, they stress. I'm needing honeys on hundreds, cause that's what I'm worth. Show me the finish, I'm getting it first. Show me the best and that's me and my worst. I need that money, I'm getting it now. I'm at the top, but I started way down. I told them hundreds of times that I'm really done waiting. I swear that I came for the crown.
Don't got no heart, I got an icebox. Brand new roller, swipe at the G-Shock. Moving slowly, I know the street hype. No more double, go ahead and detox. Came from the trenches, they ain't showing us no love. Thugging in the city, all we wanted was a hug, yeah. We on the block like every night to catch a buzz. Get the cash and tell my family of the hood, that's a must. Was a hood baby with no soldiers. Bad past never left my mind, it's taking over. No, I should've died, that's why it's hard to stay sober. Glad to see the sun, but my heart getting colder. Life's so crazy, what we been through. When you die, the only time that they gon' miss you. Told my mama no more tears, no more tissue. Ooh, just some hood baby with some issues. Hood baby from the struggle. Long time had a hustle. Glad we made it through. I'm just glad we made it through. Hood baby from the struggle. Long time had a hustle. I'm glad we made it through. I'm just glad we made it through. Pull up in that rain, see me ballin', yeah. 30 feet on my wrist like I'm Harden. Either they love me or I'm a target. Cause the eyes on me is flawless. I've been busy and picking up when you callin'. And on purpose, I hate the fact we ain't talking. With anything that you need, dog, I got you, I mean that. All this pressure make it hard not to relapse. Build up aggression, make it hard for me to relax. To the hood, baby, ain't no way that I'ma lead that. My dogs need hope, step it up, I gotta be that. Cause life's so crazy, oh, ain't been through. I'ma love you way before I gotta miss you. Hold this mama by my side, gave her some tissue. We were just a hood, baby, with some issues. Hood, baby, from the struggle. Long time had a hustle. Glad we made it through. I'm just glad we made it through. Hood, baby, from the struggle. Long time had a hustle. I'm glad we made it through. I'm just glad we made it through. Just some hood, baby, yeah. Just some hood, baby, yeah. Just some hood, baby, yeah. Just some hood, baby. Hood, baby, from the struggle. Long time.
Down on the last interaction, and that will do it.
Robert very well find themselves with a victory, especially after that.
Hope you all loosened up. That's going to be the last break because it's all gas, no breaks here at Breakout City of Wolves. Nerd in the Bay and Captain No Fun and I, we're about to jump into losers finals. I'm ready.
I am ready to get ready to get it going here. The last two matches here, losers finals and grand finals. Johnny waiting in the midst here as we see our top 8 bracket here, how everything unfolded here. So like we coming from the winners final side, Scientific Off and Johnny, they were definitely battling it out, but Johnny was able to just win it out there with the 3-2, putting them into grand finals, and now putting Scientific Off into losers finals again. Once again, Santurjita coming from the losers final side here, and just winning match after match here. But now you have the big test on the losers finals here, going up against Scientific Off and Santurjita, and whoever wins that is going to go up against Johnny.
Remember when we first saw Scientific Off on stream, they took out Coach, sending them the loser, and a Coach was playing Mai. Definitely Scientific Off is not only warmed up on this Mai and all the games in between, but definitely in this set. So it's going to really be imperative on how Santurjita does the adjustments with Mai to take out this titan of a player.
Exactly. Yeah, and once again, and if whoever out of these two get past the other, you got to deal with the preacher that is Johnny here. So let's see how this is going to play out. They both are matching red like it's a Valentine's Day.
Yeah, well, my Valentine. Not quite. This is a color-coordinated losers final match. Remember, first to 3 situation. Winner of this will face Johnny in grand finals with the Crucia. And there's Scientific Off with a classic standing C, dealing out amazing damage in the corner. Up kick steps the knockdown, and we... Yep, don't just DP right now. Just DP right now.
Yeah, Dugumi is in place there, but Scientific Off is back at it already. Jump back as Santurjita once again. Not getting much damage as Scientific Off, but it's picked up. But if you have that standing with Scientific Off, and it's like, damn, how much damage are you going to take from me before
Here comes the upkicks, and Santurjita, though, still staying highly competitive. We do have a level 1 super. We're holding on to it, keeping Scientific Off out of that SPG range. And there's the guard cancel.
There we go. Okay, up kicks DP right there. Vegeta attempted to use Reblo once again, but had enough spacing to not use it until Scientific Off got to confirm it there and end the round.
And you really see it that the more that we play City of the Wolves, the more people like to put the SPG range at the final third. That safety net, that last ditch effort. And there's nothing last ditch about that dodge. As Scientific Off is going to take Santurjita to the corner with a little bit of level 1 for some extra sugar.
Exactly. Once again, Scientific Off pressure right here. That close speed here, putting Vegeta into the corner, putting Vegeta into SPG here. So there's a little bit of flexibility and way to get the spacing off of you. But now Vegeta putting Scientific Off into the corner.
Yeah, I anticipate a super to be used pretty soon. Oh my god, unfortunate whip from Santurjita, and Scientific Off going to show us the scientific method of how to put the method to the madness with this level 1 kicking it up to that sky. And that's going to be a very first 26-second round for the first game.
Great back and forth there. It's anybody's game with these two players, especially, and they play each other all the time, even not only in bracket but also off bracket. These guys play. They study this game for sure. So yeah, it's just another day in the office with these both players here. But Scientific Off just got the one first right now, but the dash jump gets in with some big damage as well. Scientific Off.
And again, Scientific Off holding on to the corner. And one thing about the upkicks you gotta talk about, Nerd, is just how much frame advantage you have when you land. So you get real comfy with your positioning.
Yeah, no, definitely. And it's a great reactionary tool when you're dealing with offensive pressure on block. And you know that the other player is going to keep pressing buttons. You just throw like up kicks and just again, they get the spacing and stop that momentum. So right now, Vegeta getting some full damage here. Continue to put on pressure. Once again, man, missing those DPs. I mean, I think Vegeta is thinking that they're going to press a button, so they use DP in the middle of a string just to stop any sort of offense that Scientific Off was going to get going.
It's either that or they're going for some sort of quarter circle forward input, and
that's it.
Yeah. You know, you've done the combo trial. Like, you want to throw a fireball, but then you DP on accident.
Yeah.
Nothing accident by that. First super by Scientific Off. Set up, great toss up. There's going to be some big damage. And look at that, we still have one more super on the board. We're gonna hold on to it because we didn't want to get a kill. There's a Farsi. Oh, she wrote Scientific Cop saying, "Hey man, I don't get paid by an hour. I want this 221."
Man, perfect game to start things off here in losers finals. Scientific Cop winning that out 2-0, I believe.
Those are the games that make viewers watching unhappy, but TO's extremely joyful.
Right. Like, oh, this is gonna be a quick one. Cool. Awesome. But I know Vegeta's not gonna want to make that a quick 3-0. Definitely want to continue on into the bracket. So let's see how Vegeta is going to do in terms of adjustment.
We're not going to get the level 1 super because we don't have the meter here. Because the up kick dash forward to make a little bit. And did not believe in the counter hit. But this time, Vegeta finally finds the timing with the DP. Good use of the break. And you look at that. Scientific Off roll forward on recovery to stop that fan Oki press.
Yeah, and the DP connector or the dive. DP connector after the dive is on block. But again, Scientific Off with the C and the ignition super, not the kill just yet. No, we'll end that there. Set point here for Scientific Off.
Scientific Off going through it. Vegeta, we're going to see the Farsi no dash back, waiting for it, going for the double fireball on the knockdown, and you can see the apprehension from Vegeta. I understand why, because the moment we get in a close range, as Nerd in the base says, this sucks.
Yeah, it does. Very much so. Baiting out the ignition super there, and it's just Scientific Off once again here with the up and the level 1 super. Once again, let's see. Nice. He broke. He baited a normal into the low, and it looks like, well, did he DC? Did he?
You know, I think
I think it was like it was
we could have come back from that. We could have come back from that.
He's like, I'm good. I'm done.
Good. I'm good.
GG's, I guess.
I guess. Just give it to him. Damn, that was a I don't want to use phrases like blowout or destroyed, but it was a definitive set just because of how seamless Scientific Off's game is.
Yeah, for sure. We're looking at the replay right now. Everything was just hitting for Scientific Off. I know Vegeta was wanting to just get like run over pressure and offense on Scientific Off, but once again, the play style Scientific Off of just smothering you, and not only on hit but also on block, that they'll continue the string is ridiculous. Like you can't find a gap in there even if you wanted to, and even then you have to gamble that gap there. But yeah, it's relentless pressure there. But good stuff to Vegeta. Is just not your night tonight. But yeah, Scientific Off is going to go ahead and move on and going to get the run back against Johnny.
Hey, but still, Vegeta, third place in this pretty sweaty black bracket. But okay, let's go back to Scientific Off versus Johnny. Scientific Off in the loser section, which is unheard of given how definitive Scientific Off has been playing in this breakout and all the previous breakouts. However, you talked about it, you mentioned it before about how Scientific Off's pressure feels gapless, but somehow, by the miracle of God, Johnny finds the jumping D.
The neutral jump.
The neutral jump D would preach you, finds a way, and you can see that Johnny not afraid to just rip out the super. It's really similar to Scientific Off now that I think about it.
Yeah, definitely. They definitely have like similar play styles when it comes to like that overwhelming, like just in your face offense and pressure. So yeah, it's definitely two bulls that are just ramming ahead of, against each other. And but because Johnny is able to move just jumping, neutral jumping, that Scientific Off is getting clipped a lot of the times in their exchanges. So it's gonna be. I'm wanting to see what Scientific Off is going to do in terms of adjusting to that, and at the same time, what Johnny's game plan, knowing what that adjustment is, or maybe keeping the game plan if it continues to keep working, just so Johnny, I'm pretty sure Johnny wants to get a quick 3 and grab the money and go, but at the same time, Scientific Off is thinking about like, what did I do last time against Johnny that was not working and it was getting me clipped, and then again you're doing the usual game plan of just swarming relentless pressure at the same time, but just not getting neutral jumped on.
Yeah, because that's the thing. Scientific Cough wants to stand in range 1 because we're fishing for far C. And while you mentioned before, Nerd, that Preacher has a really good far C. I mean, like, what's up with Muay Thai characters and really good standing heavy punches, man?
Dude, they just stick out,
They just stick out. Like other game is this, but like they turn the shoulder.
It's a stiff punch that they have there.
It's a stiff punch, but while Johnny has that weapon, that's not exactly how Johnny's winning rounds. Johnny is going to the sky a lot, jumping D, neutral D, and tagging any life. Anytime Johnny gets like that shin touches your body, you are eating that Rekka.
Exactly, and also that Johnny is keeping things, that Scientific Off is not expecting, at that moment, right? Like, so usually like with the sways, it's usually like overheads, right? But the one time that he needed it, he went low and it connected, and it got Johnny to be able to get to grand finals. So again, you get stuff like that. We're waiting to see what Johnny is going to utilize, once the sequence is underway. It's Scientific Off he has to be aware of that too, right? Not just the neutral jump, but the sway and what they're gonna do. Are they gonna go overhead? Are they gonna go low? And then you also have the cross up hurricane slash hurricane heel as well, right? Not again, Johnny not using everything in the toolkit just yet until it is actually in the sequence that is needed for it. For setup.
You know what that reminds me of? Valet CC.
Yeah.
That's that Alex Valet stuff, man. You keep it into the pocket until it matters. It's not just about hitting. It's hitting so you can get the victory. But you raise a good point, Nerd, about Preacha, is that a lot of her offense allows us to break tempo and do things a little weird. The thing about Scientific Coffee, he's so good. He is so good at smothering you. It's a very linear, direct offense. Meanwhile, Preacher, we have this weird fireball. We have the hurricane heel for the cross-up. We just have these ways of resetting thanks to the Rekka and using air combos. So it really just depends on how consistent in Scientific Cough get and hold on to momentum.
All right. Yeah. No, definitely. So if it starts to get in more Scientific Off's favor, where Scientific Off can neutralize that neutral jump or JD whatever the sway follow-up is going to be, or just be reactionary when it comes to that mix-up, or just be prepared for it, then Scientific Off has that chance. And it's not to say like he doesn't have a chance at all. It's just getting the proper guesses, whatever the sequence is going to be. But Johnny has been very, very good once again with holding the cards when it comes to the offensive sequence. And again, it's just what the right guess is going to be. So we're just waiting. We're just waiting for one of the players to be ready for our grand finals match here. So we appreciate everybody that is here at Breakout for week number 46 for Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. And if you haven't already, hit up those Matcherino codes. Please be sure to get these claim those codes and get these players paid out.
Indeed, and also big shout out to the Breakout production team, making sure the Nerd in the Bay and I look and sound amazing. Also, just shout outs to Nerd, day one, the day ones in the booth.
Day one.
Rarely. Day ones.
Man,
you know,
it's actually been like, if we want to give like a little bit of background lore, it's actually been a while since we commentated together since. I mean, I can't even. Yeah, I can't since the King's Cup. I couldn't even pinpoint when the last.
It was King's
time.
Cup. It was King's Cup
And
during Spoons' birthday.
Oh, that's right.
It was Spoon's birthday.
Mhm.
I was willing to like leave the booth. The only reason why I jumped on is because you were doing solo.
Yeah.
And hey, anyone who does commentary or interested, solo comms suck. it like
a little bit.
Anybody who says I love solo comms is a liar. Is a liar.
Yeah.
Because we have done them,
Mhm.
and it's like, first off, how did Joey Styles do it in ECW?
Dude, man, Joey Styles is the man there. But like he was just able to just entertain us. But because he wasn't just like straightforward, like, oh, they're doing this, and that. But he's like, you know, he had the charisma of like a second person too. You know, it's like oh my god, like that's
oh my god, what is happening?
Yeah, and it kept it entertaining rather than like just someone that just straightforward, like, oh, they're doing this, and that, right?
Oh my god, dude, if you took your average FGC commentator and you put him in pro wrestling, just with FGC-isms, we would suck. Like, you see Miz got someone in the armor. Oh man, what's the mix?
Exactly.
Oh, attitude adjustment, will it kill?
Right, exactly. It's supposed to. You yeah. All right. Enough yapping here. We finally have our grand finals match. Once again, Scientific off with the Gato, Johnny with the Preacher in jury clothing here. Let's see how this is gonna unfold.
And if you haven't seen a tournament like this before, just remember, since Johnny's in the winner's side, they just need to win 3 games. Meanwhile, Scientific Cop needs to win 3 games, reset the bracket, and win another 3. So it's definitely Johnny match.
Definitely so. I know the train stage is the hated stage because of like everything that's going on, and but we got a second time here. But yeah, let's see. I know it doesn't deter these 2 players, but we'll see how this again unfolds.
Oh, right there was that frame trap from Scientific Cop with that hard jab from Gato. But we talked about this, nerd. The jumping D from Johnny not only gives us great damage, but because of the super from Preacher, we get some considerable distance.
Exactly. And okay, continuing on with the string, Scientific Cop got something to connect into the Ignition Super. And let's see what nice. Okay, he's been going for that a little bit often. Just side switch jump into the regular throw. Nice. Connected, and the round is Scientific Offs.
Really unfortunate for Johnny. They landed the crouching B, but one of the rare moments where they didn't send the boat into the dock and send it to Scientific Cop, dock that fish right into Johnny's face. Here comes the air, whole little bit of air footsies in. Here we go. There's the OD. Gonna make a little space, make a little clearance. Not quite Walmart, but definitely things are on sale.
Exactly. Once again, the back stance is shown here. Scientific Ops is going to continue on there with the string, but the wake-up jab sequence that Johnny's been using as well. All the way to grand finals, and it worked again with that last sequence, but Scientific Ops back at it. Wake up DP by Johnny.
That's one of the few times Johnny's going to use a wake up DP up close. You can see here's the wrecker round and round with the Hurricane Hill. We're already up into the corner, and because Johnny is so liberal, we will use that super. And okay, Scientific Cop using the dash through to answer the cross up, and now they got the corner.
Yeah, dash under was a great guess there, because they knew they were going to go for the small hop once again. Wake up DP connected again, and the gusto punch, the dash punch connects as well. Scientific Off has 1 on the board.
And what was really unfortunate is that was in the air. Johnny more than had enough to block, but I guess they were just anticipating some sort of air combo. So that was definitely a misread on Johnny's part. Scientific Cop, first round. First game on their side, and there's Johnny with that classic neutral jump T, but we still land we somehow get the Rekka even though we whip the butt.
It does hit in the air there. Steady B there. So we'll see Johnny continue on here with some big great damage there. Attempted with the rev blow. Once again, break that space. The break DP connects.
little bit of meaty situation. Whip throw. Johnny was not able to get the opening, but here's a big one from Scientific Cop. We will be using a level 1. I know Scientific. Oh, wow, I was wrong. Thank you, Sci. You know, see, that's what happens. You make the commentator look stupid, and look at that. Look what happens to you, Scientific Cop. That's going to be a level 1. Thank you, Johnny. Thank you. That was I'm not really cheering for someone's downfall, but that moment, I had to pull my Dan house.
So we are seeing something that has been working for Scientific Cop is the dash under. Knowing that Johnny's going to either neutral jump up or like small hop forward, the dash under has been working and getting him some rounds or getting getting a set on the board. So we'll continue to look that out. We'll see if Johnny is going to notice that and kind of change it up.
Especially in this situation. This is where we usually see the cross-up because of the fact that, now we're faking it. Because Johnny will normally jump over the corpse hop to maintain the corner. But no, Scientific Cop has showed us enough times that the dash under is not a fluke. We need to change it layer upon the layer.
Yeah, exactly. Standing C connected there for Scientific Cop, and now get the level 1 super connected. Gets the air-to-air, walking back, standing, C wild punish, and it's going to be the round for Scientific Cop.
Okay, maybe you could win that round, Scientific Cop. But one thing that we're seeing now from Scientific Cop is they are going air to air. The jumping C hits higher than Creature's jumping G. Oh no, that's the unreliable Parsi!
Standing for C connected, and it was a wild punch. Scientific Cop is really, really good on just standing C combination there, and the health bar melted away as you look at the health bar there. But this is the back command grab.
This is going to be really big. Knowing Johnny, they will spend the super just to make sure that we're a little bit close to the corner, but we're not going to cross up. Instead, we are going for the we're threatening the clinch this time, and we should be putting Scientific Cop on the east side of the corner. This time, we get the cross.
Okay, but this Scientific Cop not two-faced, going to dash up close C, and has ignition super ready. Not going to get a kill just yet. Just needs one more touch, but great look there with the empty jump low, and now we got 2-0.
Mashing those jabs like we're mashing potatoes is not exactly Thanksgiving dinner, but we're definitely making a meal with this. Scientific 2-0. We're seeing the 20 on the board. Johnny might have taken down to the lower bracket, but Scientific Clock is making sure that Johnny is going to go to hell before they get out of this tournament.
Exactly. Well, look at these dash up. C breaks. Once again, that smothering pressure that we've been talking about. No fun, but yeah, once again, gets the knockdown of corpse. Corpse rolling there, and again the string connect. It's gonna hurt.
This is now it's starting to look like an actual a traditional Scientific Cop method. After we have put enough gears in the monkey, put a wrench in the monkey works of Johnny's offense, Scientific Cop can go to the old reliable. There's the double rekka, the dash through to make sure that we don't get the corner, and the neutral jump. We want to go air. This is going to be really big. No jumping C.
Yep. Once again, the dash under has been dash under once again has been in Scientific Cop's favor and getting a round here once again. Set point for a reset here.
Tournament reset. This is starting to look like Scientific Cop has had 5 games unanswered for, and now we're forcing Johnny to start with the opening rekka. Somehow we're going to get the corner. I believe, no side switch, and the overhead was called out.
Yeah, wake up DP right there with the up kicks. Now Scientific Cop gonna get going here. Up kicks to knock down. Dude, yeah, just homing in on the roll once again and walking back. That's another thing that Scientific Cop is doing, is walking back. We can see what the neutral jump, if they're gonna neutral jump, but Scientific Cop is just on top of it right now with that ignition. Overhand can take it too.
This is it. That's all she wrote. We're gonna go ahead and close it out. One more drop, I don't think even matters. And the crouching B allows Scientific Cop to reset this bracket. One of the fastest bracket resets that we've seen. I think I've seen music videos that have lasted longer than this set.
Yeah, they're no longer 2-minute music videos now.
No.
Like 4 to 5. 6.
4 to 5. Oh. Now, Johnny understands that these wins from Scientific Cop were beyond a fluke. Question is, are we going to a pocket character and adjust it, or are we going to send a new piece on the table? And looks like we have a new piece. We're bringing out a new character. We don't have the jury, the preacher pretending to be jury. We have Ken from Street Fighter 6.
Yeah, we got actual Ken here with the pinky, not Dan here, but color preset, not even color preset. But we have a Ken in the mix now, so now you got to wonder, like, now you got to deal with the fireball game. Ken with the neutral jump.
And very similar to Preacher, we have Ken's Jinrai that you have a considerable amount of corner carry, scientific cost. So I don't care. Hey, I took 3 games from you. I can do it again.
Exactly. So production just telling us that Johnny went to his main. So okay, he went through all his entire bracket with hard. Now the main comes out.
Yeah, this is kind of like Princess Bride. I am not a preacher main.
like a soul boss or something, right?
Yeah.
The bar reappears.
So you rep clean easy damage from Johnny. Neutral jump, Tatsu to catch up to the scientific top button. Now comes the just defense. Quite neutral jump. Oh, guard cancels the grab blow, but still Johnny was too low to fall victim for any of that. But the jumping C is the thorn in Johnny's side.
The light confirm into Ignition Super. Like Scientific Off was chasing Johnny there.
Get ready.
Rare footage of Johnny.
Scientific Off attempted with the command backstance throw, but Johnny once again, the neutral jump is the key here.
Crouching forward, it's starting to look like Street Fighter's big standing C. Oh, and we got it. We got the round punish. And you see crouching C. Oh God! Even here, he has amazing corner carry. It's like I never left Street Fighter 6.
Yeah, right, exactly. Okay, crouching light into the Shoryus. Not the kill just yet. This will be an amazing comeback if Scientific Off can pull it off.
You see Johnny not exactly hitting a button to the air, but the crouching jab allows Scientific Cop the tremendous win streak of Scientific Cop of 6 games unanswered has finally been defeated Brock Lesnar style to the Undertaker as Johnny gets this first game, and we are now at the reset. So Johnny only needs 2 more games to end this tournament.
Exactly. So we'll see how that's going to unfold. Light confirm into the damage, missing the Dragon Lash right there. Scientific Cloud not too phased. Continue on with the Gato game plan here.
Okay, the long buttons from Gato found the mark. Oh man, jumping D catches him in the air, but the Shoryuken cancels the fireball. No real combo. Gotta be very careful, Scientific Cop, how you press our offense because Johnny can catch you.
Exactly. Got the DP break there, but not much after that. But Scientific Cop, nice ball hop there, I believe, into some big damage here.
Yo, taking him to the free frequent flyer, Miles, right to the sky. Going in, up in the sea. Jump C one more time, but the just defend doesn't matter because you get planted in the ground right in the dirt, but still Johnny answering back.
Great JDs by Scientific Off and finding the gap there. Gets the round.
That was a close range round if I ever saw one. Both these people not willing to disengage, using our buttons to punch our way right through. Here comes Johnny. Shuffling in. Neutral jump button, not really there. Scientific Cop finding great success with the throw, no tech needed. And here comes the jumping D.
Alright, putting on some pressure there. Using that rev gauge a little bit, but I thought we saw a reactionary switch, but it's not invincible. 2 up kicks there. But Johnny continue on the course.
No, both of these people not exactly putting on the table until I spoke too soon. I definitely want to see the blue stuff on the leg. Here's the ignition switch. Nos on the leg. Take it to the sky.
Okay, breaking to the mix up there, but Johnny was ready for that and has hitting gear and will use it. There's a big damage, not a kill just yet, but Do a little breathe here.
Johnny's gonna go ahead. Yeah, Johnny not really counting for the jump back light, and still Scientific Cop did not really feel any pressure. I don't care that I got hit. I'm pressing the offense, and that really took Johnny off tempo. Really felt like Johnny was waiting for some sort of more traditional ground-based offense, not exactly a long-range jump to the face.
Yeah, exactly. But Scientific Cop is just gonna dash on you and dash into you. But let's see, we are back here on the character switch here. Are we gonna stick with the Ken? No, we are going Hokuto Maru. We're gonna go through the roster Johnny has. So let's see.
Oh, we've seen the Preacher, we've seen Ken, which was the main, but now we see Hokuto Maru. Air movement. I think one of the reasons why is just jumping C with Gato is so oppressive to Johnny's options. Maybe a character that can stall and alter the air movement is the hidden piece. The 11 herbs and spices.
Exactly, and being able to stall those jumps, be able to do double jumps. But yeah, no, Scientific Cop, plenty experience dealing with Hokuto Maru. I don't know if this is going to be the right call, but we'll find out here as we all this match. But right now, Scientific Cop getting the right guesses here. And let's see, initial super. No, we're going to go up.
No, and again, we're seeing the dash through off of Hoki, off the up kick. Meaning that if Johnny wants to respond with an air button, even if we do delay our air movement, Scientific Cop is in the right position to get the punish.
So far, Johnny not able to get anything going because Scientific Cop is just running at Johnny like Juggernaut. But the like perfect level 1 super connects.
Get out of my head, Charles! There's the stall movement. The stall movement finally. Scientific Cop committed to the dash under, but Johnny was so high in the air that we can just come down with any button we want in the first round. That's how it is. Johnny gets the first round, Scientific Cop gets the next game.
See if that's going to be true, hold true here right now. This is the throw, but the like confirms for Johnny. Nice, there we go. There's the right there, but now you got to do one bar.
One aspect of Hokuto Maru we have to talk about is that Hokuto Maru has really poor defense. But if we just keep landing hits like this, what Johnny's doing right now is actually off this air combo, we should be able to for the deal.
Just when you thought Rev Blow was safe, you got hit with the high dodge. And then getting hit with the air shuriken there. And now Johnny is now at 2.
Johnny's on the spot. We're at a 2. That's it. Ride or die situation. Johnny is risking it all on the Hokuto Maru. 222 for this 2 on Johnny as we want to be the number 2 in this situation.
Again, using that high dodge because Hokuto Maru does not have a traditional PvP of any sort, so you have to rely on that or just take the block here. But the Scientific Cop not too fast, continuing on the game plan of the Gato. Again, that back stance command grab and up kicks.
And there's that dash right there. Pressure, but Johnny wants to stay grounded, want to stay true. The knockdown level 1 attack on the Scientific Cop in SPG range and should be wary of the Rev Blow.
Nice confirmed there by Scientific Cop. Rev Blow connects this time around, keeping that pressure with a small hop and another knockdown.
Jump back feed was just defend, another one just defend. Finally, Johnny finding the dash. Back. Oh my god. With all this meter nerd, I believe we're making some fire miles.
Yeah, they're definitely getting into the air, getting some blue out there. And Scientific Cop wants to stop any sort of momentum because Johnny is one set away of winning this entire thing out.
Hey, you know what? I see the blue and I see the red. I think Gato flies Spirit Airlines. I like Spirit Airlines.
Where you fly your own plane?
Not Spirit, Southwest.
Okay.
Southwest is awesome. F-Spirit. Looking to the sky, no companion pass needed. Scientific Cop keeping the pedal to the metal, staying in the skies, making sure that we don't crash land, crash and burn. Johnny right there, forced to use the super, one of Hokuto Maru's only real reversal options.
Everyone's super connected here, but now Scientific Op, they are trying to find the gaps in the offense of both players here. Rush combo into the red blow. There we go. And now it is game and tournament point for Johnny.
Johnny went through the entire character roster and settled on Hoka tomorrow, but Scientific Cop says, nah, eat this RC, baby. Take to this corner, and you know what? Take to the skies. This ain't Grand Blue, but we're going Sky Blue.
As we're talking about airlines, this convention's giving us airline news at the moment, but Johnny missing that red blow and getting a hit in the air there. But Scientific Off get the back stance throw. This is in trouble. Nobody's ready.
We're going to have to spend it. We need to, and just a little bit tacked on. Scientific Cop has now tied it up 2-2.
Definitely spend it all here with your tournament life on the line. But now we are here at the 2-2 mark. Let's see what Johnny's going to do. We're going to commit. I think we are committing.
Johnny has to. Remember, we can only switch on Lost. Oh my God. From downtown, the jumping seat from Scientific Cop lands on Johnny, put him close to the corner. I don't know what Johnny will do for the reversal. The roll, not quite, whiffs the crouching C. Finds a good combo, taking us to the middle screen.
Like confirmed, but the up kicks on wake up connects, and once again, just waiting for where the roll's gonna end up. And big damage here.
And we know what Scientific Cop's gonna do. They're gonna go ahead and use their Southwest frequent flyer miles. Yo, get that sky mall. And now Scientific Cop looking to see if we could get in some sweet Maturino provided bonus. They are now at set point.
They're trying to win duty free right now. Quite nice dash under.
No tax needed. Jumping deep. Yeah. Finds a hit. OD special. We should see the level 1. Yep. 2. 1/2 your life bar gone. Still anyone's game.
Attempted at the dash under once again. He gets it this time around. And the knockdown.
Fading out, but still Scientific Cop committed to an option. And now Johnny stalling in the air, stalling for time. But knocks him down.
Connects here, and the throw as well. Wanting to get rid of that SPG as much as possible. Overhead.
Heck close. Scientific Cop one hit away from death. Commits to the offense. We should be able to sail this combo in, but I don't know if it will clear. But Scientific Cop, I think this is it, nerd. This is all she wrote. Scientific Cop is going to thrust their palms in and secure another breakout victory.
Yeah, you definitely called it. Yeah, as soon as we got to the S of the SVG on Johnny's side, and we saw what resources was available for Scientific Cop, I was like, oh yeah, that is going to be it. And yeah, congratulations, Scientific Cop, on getting another win there. You continue on your dominance on the leaderboards there, and but great stuff by Johnny going through the roster of all these characters, going through the entire bracket with Breakout at the beginning, and then starting to go through the rotation of their characters. But we're looking at the replays here. We're seeing how things unfold. Once again, the neutral jump and the hop D with Breakout was doing the work here, but Scientific Off just locked in, found the dash under option, and that was getting him the reset and and the win practically.
And once we negated that option, Scientific Cop was able to play their traditional offense. The Star C, which was something that Scientific Cop has never been able to land on Johnny, was hyper consistent. But this is where things started to go in Johnny's favor. Using Hoka Tomorrow, the level 1 super, the air mobility manipulation, but still, at the end of the day, Scientific Cop is playing old, reliable, angry Gato Dead.
Exactly. Yeah, as you can see here, ending it with the hitting gear. Grand Finals reset. Scientific Off 3-2 over Johnny. Congratulations, Scientific Off.
Breakout staff is gonna have a real fun time playing that, making that top 8 as they cram 3 more faces.
Right, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, but amazing stuff here. This is how the top 8 played out here. We see Scientific Off going up against Rondon 3-0, Johnny going over Sunter Jita 3-0, and then on the bottom here, Killer Rooster and Jack did a hell of a run as well. Juice getting on that top 8 side of things, but it stopped at Coach here. Moving on, and then continuing on, Turjita versus Jack, Rondon versus Coach, Turjita and Rondon, and it got to Scientific Off and Turjita to our grand finals of Johnny versus Scientific Off here with the reset and the dub. Scientific Off.
This has definitely been a breakout to remember, and not just because I've been calling it with my day one. So many matches that were down to the wire. And hey, if you don't know who to pick, Rock and Terry. Rock and Terry showing us that they're all reliable for a reason.
Exactly. Here we go. We got speaking of our character picks, we have the character picks after this bracket has been finished. My 54, Gato, not too far behind with the 48. Hokutomaro with 25, Rock 24, and Terry tying it out at 24 as well. So again, comparing this to season 1 to season 2. Season 2, you're seeing a lot more of the roster than you did in season 1, but season 2 is starting to solidify what those picks are going to be. But you also got to think about what season 3 is going to look like, because June is going to be Evo character announcements and all that stuff. I'm making the prediction that we're going to get the start of season 3 at June. So again, we don't know what the May pick is going to be, but we're seeing how this is looking like right now for season 2.
It is, and not to mention we have Krauser up in the wings. We're still trying to figure out Blue Mary. Kenshiro is up there, so Geese also hasn't really been settling in. Mr. Big is proven to be a pretty reliable character, but hey, check out the leaderboards. Scientific Cough started at 8 titles and now has made it to 9. For probably one game away from being double digits.
Yeah, one bracket away from getting 10 titles there. So sick, still in the second place. Diaz on third. Johnny, as we saw going through the roster, with 2 title wins. And we see everybody else doing what they can here, trying to get up in the leaderboards there. But congratulations to Scientific Off once again getting that 9, and everybody else that's on this leaderboard. I know you guys are wanting to get those dubs, getting momentum of whatever big major tournament that's going to be coming up ahead, especially Evo, especially Combo Breaker that's coming up. But yeah, continue to get those bracket wins, and we love the fact that we get to commentate it, so we appreciate you guys.
Well, Nerd, I think it's time for us to sign off now. Why don't we go ahead and plug ourselves? How about you? Where can people find you?
Yeah, so you can find me at Marco Polo 177 on Twitter, and at Nerd in the Bay on YouTube and Twitch. That's where you can find me. That's pretty much me. How about you? No fun.
Well, first off, I gotta say that Marco is a hardcore content grinder. This guy, I'll get pings at midnight, be like playing Fatal Frame.
Hey, I'm playing stuff.
Yeah, you are playing stuff. Wrecking your sleep schedule for our enjoyment, but you can also You also.
Production's in on the joke of me horse betting there with Ume Sume. Thank you guys. Yeah.
Meanwhile, illegal bets aside, and you can find me at Captain No Fun _G. I'm working on a pretty expansive video project that I dropped a teaser months back. You can also find the occasional loop kicks tricking video as I just landed my gainer.
Yeah, congratulations. There we go. I know you've been working on that one.
Oof, I've been working on that one for a while. I've been forgoing. I'm like, man, I should be playing games, but loop kicks lets me move like a fighting game character. So
I don't blame you. Don't blame you.
Because I know I'm on a tangent, but we're getting old, and I can only move like knowing that I can only move like this for so long, and I don't know if I have the fountain of youth that is Rey Mysterio. So get my dubs in now when I can.
Get it in before you are completely grounded. For sure. Yes,
for sure. But hey, thank you everyone. If you haven't, please drop a follow and subscribe to Breakout Esports. But I think it's time for us to go home. So, signing off, Captain No Fun.
And it's Nerd and Bay here, day one. We thank you guys so much for hanging out with us, and we'll see you guys next time for week number 47 for Fatal Fury City of the Wolves with Breakout.
See you next time.
Down on the last interaction, and that will do it.
Robert very well find themselves with a victory, especially after that.
Find a hit, that should be enough to close it out. Del Tormenta with the reverse sweep, where Super Great is going to close it out. He can close it out, and he does it!
Contemplating all of my goals. Look, will I fold or will I chase them? I got adversity, two options. I can handle it purposefully or I can let it murder me. But sign up for war, point out the target, show me the giants. Hold your applause, just getting started, sending the lions. Ambition ain't for the weak, I see it before I speak. Ready and willing, is you ready
But
for
I'm
me?
flying away, with or without your rain. Oh, you try to make me stay. Now there's nothing you can say, 'cause I'm flying away, with or without my sails. Oh, you try to make me stay. Now there's nothing you can say, but I'm flying away.
Nah, I ain't looking for handouts, I'm looking to stand out. Got the vision coming, watch how it pans out. I've been writing my plans down, trying
to stay focused, put out the notice. Who the GOAT is, me hands down, yeah. No time for arguments, I cut out the politics, no. It's all my competence, I could cause your apocalypse. Ambition, it ain't for the weak. Get it even when I sleep. Ready and willing, what you ready to say?
But I'll find a way, with or without your aid. Oh, you try to make me stay. Now there's nothing you can say, 'cause I'll find a way, with or without my sails. Oh, you try to make me stay. Now there's nothing you can say, but I'll find a way.
Ambition ain't for the weak. I see it before I speak. Ready and willing, is you ready for me?
Oh, you try to make me stay. Now there's nothing you can say, 'cause I'll find a way.
For the victory lap though. Whoa, whoa. They ain't never seen nothing like this before. Lit the room when I came through the front door. Ask me if I stress overcome, what for? Train in the trees, please pardon my sycamore. Touch burning sands, cross lands and stormy shore seasons in the year, yeah. Ain't no channel for champions and chain no fear. Yup, the champ is here, switch gears. We keeping haters in the rear. At the blood, sweat, and tears, and my goal so near. I see my victory so clear. I see my victory so clear. And today, we break through. 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 I know it's lonely at the top, but that's not by speculation. But the position that I got, I climb too high to fall, way too hard to drop. Stop clocks on the speed bag. Every out under pressure, no jet lag. This is greater than trophies and saluted flags. Titles of fame, the cost is paid. Yay, I carried the cross I made. Dealt with the dealer, baby, the hand was played. New level, next stage. Learn to lead it to legend. Now tell me what's my next stage, yay. I said the champ is here, switch gears. We keeping haters in the rear. At the blood, sweat, and tears, and my goal so near. I see my victory so clear. And today, we break through. 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 And today, we break through.
Whoa, giant to a maggot, big boss status. Ain't gon' lie, I really wish they would like a cabin. I ain't do no front and get my money on the back end. Yesterday's price ain't today, now we taxing. Way out the fear, ain't no way out for me. They always told me I'm the wave, like I'm way out. And see, I know some real ones turn state, ain't no way I could be out here living like a villain, only way up for me. Moving out the purges, I give time if it was worth it. If you coming for my fam, then you know I take it personal. Say that you the GOAT, I asked around, I never heard of you. Rocky road ahead, and there's some things I had to hurdle through. Pick a side, pick your poison. Pick a side, pick your poison. Pick a side, pick your poison. Ain't no picking on me, y'all about to get me going. Yeah, pick a side, pick your poison. Pick a side, pick your poison. Pick a side, pick your poison. Ain't no picking on me, y'all about to get me going. Yeah, windows down so all the haters see me. Back then they didn't want me, now they wanna be me. Keep the grass cut low, cause them snakes still sleazy. Always knew I had to glow, I just had to find a reason. Walking around looking like I own the place. I don't waste no food, man, I always finish off the plate. Ain't contemplate trenches, baby, can't believe we made it safe. Something out of nothing, yeah, we made a way. So hungry, think I overate every single shot. Then I'm thinking John Wick. Every loss got a lesson, every make got a miss. I can't even think of a man that had me terrified. We got options, pick your poison or just pick a side. Pick a side, pick your poison. Pick a side, pick your poison. Pick a side, pick your poison. Ain't no picking on me, y'all about to get me going. Yeah, pick a side, pick your poison. Pick a side, pick your poison. Pick a side, pick your poison. Ain't no picking on me, y'all about to get me going. Yeah.
I love when the good news coming in on a day-to-day. Already know what's happening, I don't gotta shake the hay. Big moves, big stepper in the right direction. The trip continues, every W's a psychedelic. Journey over accolades. gone, get your shine on. Brighter than an iPhone. Screen anybody trying to take a piece of pie home. Try a song, shape a stick or drop them like a pine cone. Conversations about the goals and the gold that I'm sitting on. All I hear is low balling digits if I listen to them. No need to counter if it's disrespect. Swam with sharks on how to bite my way out fishing nets. Yeah, I see the light at the end of the juice. Got me swinging for the fence. Always look the light through a different lens. Sevens every time I put that lever. I love when the good news coming in on a day-to-day. Already know what's happening. I don't gotta shake the hay. Big moves, big stepper in the right direction. The trip continues. Every double use a psychedelic. Journey over accolades, divvy up the accolades and tell them boys to have a day. Give and take, and I love to give. Give and take, and I love to.
No time, gotta go. Left out, I mean my song. Yeah, you know I keep you quiet like a sleep mode. You can keep on, but I got it now. I found my crowd now. I might just leave, y'all can catch me when I leave out.
If I leave it, then I go. You just think it, but I know. Make it glow as I go. Cause yeah. If I leave it, then I go. You just think it, but I know. Make it glow as I go. Cause yeah. That's how I roll. Yeah. That's how I go. Yeah. That's how I roll. Yeah.
I just thought about it twice and it don't make sense. How you living it like that and you just gotta progress? Is it snowing outside? You just tryna be a flake, damn. Yeah, okay, let's go. Said you need a little help, yeah, I think that is evident. If you think that's easy, then it says a lot about you. When you feel a little slumpy, that's a part of reality. You better gotta let it go before you do something.
If I leave it, then I go. You just think it, but I know. Make it glow as I go. Cause yeah. If I leave it, then I go. You just think it, but I know. Make it glow as I go. Cause yeah. That's how I roll. Yeah. That's how I go. Yeah. That's how I roll. Yeah. If I leave it, then I go. Nobody's safe. Nobody's safe.
Nobody's safe. Soon as we step out the cage, we raising all of the stakes. Make no mistake, either you stay in your place or we putting you on a plate. Look at our face, we put the fear in the dirt. We had to struggle for change, pick up the pace. We put in infinite work, that's why we stay getting paid. Y'all running late, we moving on to the next. You still been stuck in a phase, there's no debate. We draw the line in the sand, we say it straight to your face. They underrate, till we put the team on our back. We took the city to state, what it's gonna take. Another S on our chest, another beat in the grave. We innovate, we always switching it up. They can't predict what we say. Come out the cave, they see the blood on our shirt. They see the teeth in the face. They watching tape, still trying to figure us out. They think we came here to play. They seen the snakes, they trying to give us a curse. They want us taking the bait, but that's okay. We keep on dodging the bull. We keep on saying Olay, blocking the way, thinking we flipping reverse, but we keep rushing the gate, stopping the rain. We know they sit on the throne. It's looking easy to take. We not afraid. We put the fear in their bones. Ain't no more running away. They trying to trace. They trying to follow our steps. They trying to copy the wave. Boy, that's no name. That's why they keep getting curved. You gotta stay in your lane. They wanna claim that we not giving them work. Like this is minimum wage. Boys, you crazy. Why you keep feeding the beast? Now that you open the cage, nobody's safe.
Don't start. Nobody's safe. If you come in, please don't drop your guard. Nobody's safe. If you come, you're messing with a star. Nobody's safe. 1, 2, 3. Nobody's safe.
mama and my pops. I don't care if you the cops, anybody could get boxed. If you aiming for my head, then you better take your shot. If you miss, then this fist gon' be cleansing your clock. I don't care if you the press or the feds or an op. If I stretch out these hands, then prepare to get robbed. If your friends said that you had a chance, understand that they probably was never for your friends. They my fans. I jumped in the ring and I started swinging. Came from the jungles of drunken demons, fighting them off in the Coliseum. Studied and learned how to target weakness. That's why your team will do better beefing with someone else who was probably vegan. Touch me and lose every single finger. Touch me and watch how I turn the scene.
Massacre, as soon as you have the nerve to try to step to me, I will snatch your turf. And matter of fact, scratch that, I will snatch your earth. You tried to breathe to see how the asthma works. We don't compete, I'm not in a class with earth. My boys are down the ball if I say the word. The team is down the hall if I call the serve. I snap them, best believe that I'm massacre.
Hey, what up, say?
Yeah, all my life I told them I would do this, now I done it. Even as a child, they tell me that boy of the Sunday. Now I seen them out, they ask me how the music coming. If I told them what I goes, I know they think it's so disgusting. Told them matter of fact, I said I'd rather not discuss it. Seem like every day I got another check that's coming. Training for a marathon, I'm building another pace, but I ain't have to train for this shit. Always knew that I would run it. I came too far for a grown man to tell me how to get mine. How y'all still talking, I don't listen, I swear we never align. Y'all ain't never done it, still give advice, I don't take directions from the blind. Just take all my job or you're unemployed.